It's time for Monett High School Sports on MHSCubs.com. Tonight's game is sponsored by EFCO, First State Bank, the Monett Times, Buchanan Funeral Home, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, 3D Corporate Solutions, Grand Tire, Wintech, Nestle Road and Roberts, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, Randall, Mosry and Randall, Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, Post Electric, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau, Blouse Family Dentistry, Tyson Foods, Friendly Tire, Quick Draw Gun, Architectural Systems Incorporated, the CPA Group, Shane's Heating and Air, Bass Equipment, Scott Smith Farmers Insurance, Play Power, Coast to Coast, Vaughn's JDV, Jimmy Mitchell Motors, Prime Cut, Jim Haston Edward Jones, Bruder Pharmacy, Crown Double K Realty, Scott Thrasher Shelter Insurance, Joe's Tree Service, Monett Glass and Mirror, Jamie Lynn's Dinners to Go, Monett Mufflers and More, Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens, Advanced Jiffy Machine, Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Price Cutter, Jack Henry, K Concrete, Schreiber Foods, Peppers and Company, Sonic Drive-In, Remax Properties, Morton Buildings, Bernie's Floral and Vintage Gardens, T-Shirt Snob, Monett Rental and Sales, Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, J&J Floor Covering, Jerry Sitton State Farm, Cox Monett Hospital, and the Monett Athletic Booster Club. Now celebrating his 38th year of sports play-by-play announcing, here is MBCA Hall of Fame and Monett High School Athletics Hall of Fame broadcaster, Mike McClure.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Monett High School. Mike McClure along with Dave Beckett. Welcome to tonight's high school basketball game between the Clever Blue Jays and the Monett Cubs. Clever is 1-6, coached by Zach Klein in his first season. Monett an overall record of 3-4. Cubs are coached by Jeremy Neville, also in his first season. Clever's last ball game was at Billings on December 16th. Had a 2-point loss to the Wildcats, 46-44. Cubs played at Webb City on Saturday, lost to the Cardinals, 64-55. We'll come back and start our pregame visit with Monett basketball coach Jeremy Neville after this timeout. You're listening to Monett Cub Basketball on MHSCubs.com.
Founded in 1951, EFCO in Monett is a leading manufacturer of architectural aluminum, window, curtain wall, storefront, and entrance systems for commercial architectural applications. EFCO welcomes opportunities to build on its commitments to technology, innovation, and total satisfaction by keeping pace with the evolving needs of our customers. We want you to be a part of our team. Apply online, efcocorp.com/aboutus/careers. EFCO is an equal opportunity employer.
First State Bank offers Kasasa. Kasasa is free rewards checking. Earn high interest. Get cash back. Ask for Kasasa. First State Bank takes pride in meeting the needs of the communities they serve, whether it be a car loan, a home loan, a business loan, or electronic banking. From around the corner to around the world, it's the easiest way to bank from anywhere you can access the internet. Your business is appreciated at First State Bank, with locations in Purdy, Monett, Pierce City, Cassville, and inside the Monett Walmart Supercenter. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
A multiple Gold Cup winner as Missouri's best small daily newspaper, the Monett Times is your most trusted source for local news. For up-to-the-minute news and information, visit their website, monett-times.com, or follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Call 417-235-3135 to purchase a subscription or place a classified ad, or stop by the Monett Times office at 801 North Lincoln. The Monett Times, your hometown area newspaper since 1899.
Since 1950, Buchanan Funeral Home continues to serve families throughout Berry and Lawrence counties with unsurpassed compassion and care. They pledge to continue the tradition of trusted service with owner Jeremy Vanderball, along with Jeff James, Dwayne Guerin, and Rex Budd. Buchanan Funeral Home is a constant source of support and encouragement to the families they serve. If interested in a pre-arrangement or transferring an existing pre-arrangement to Buchanan Funeral Home, stop by 301 Euclid or call 235-3188.
Monett Cup basketball sponsored in part by EFCO, founded in 1951. Their main office at 1000 County Road in Monett. First State Bank, earn high interest, get cash back, ask for Casasa checking. The Monett Times, their new office at 801 North Lincoln. And again, congratulations to the new local ownership, Lisa Kraft, effective on January the 1st, and Buchanan Funeral Home, a tradition of trusted service since 1950. Starting our pregame visit with Jeremy Neville, it's Monett and Clever, the final game before the Christmas break. The Cubs coming off a loss to the Webb City Cardinals on Saturday at the Cardinal Dome, 64-55. Monett got down by 18 late in the first quarter, kept battling back, nearly caught the Cardinals, and Webb City gets the 64-55 win, not as close as the final, or really closer than the final score would indicate. Very, very proud of the fight in your kids on Saturday. Holy cow.
Yeah, we just kept playing. We weren't able to get stops early in the game, and Webb City was really hot, but we just kept playing, and really proud of Isaiah Meeks and the way he attacked the basket and got going offensively, and our kids were just scrapping, and we found a way to get right there in it, and just ran out of time.
The neat part was for Isaiah doing it against Alex Martin, who's going to be one of the better big players in the Central Ozark Conference. We talked about his older brother Cam Martin, but doing it against someone like Alex Martin was pretty impressive.
Yeah, the Martin kid is a big athlete. He's very strong and does a nice job for Webb City, and so it was nice to see Isaiah compete the way he did.
Well, obviously Blaine Salzman didn't get a whole lot of shots in the air, had just 5 field goal attempts. You credit Webb City's defense for that. Blaine's going to see a lot of that this basketball season. What can you kind of do offensively to maybe get him some more looks?
Well, we want to run him off screens as much as we can, and then when he gets the ball, maybe try to set some screens for him on the ball. We want him to continue to stay aggressive without overemphasizing too much. We don't want to take other players out of rhythm,
sure.
but we definitely want to make a point to get Blaine some touches where he has a chance to score.
Crane is the opponent tonight. Clever is the opponent tonight. We will come back and get a scouting report on the Blue Jays in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply carries a complete line of farm and home supplies, including clothing, electrical, plumbing, lawn and garden, outdoor power equipment, tools, truck accessories, pet supplies, cattle handling equipment, farm fencing, toys, and much more. You'll find your service outstanding whether your needs are for home or acreage in the country. Family owned and operated since 1971, Race Brothers features 3 locations, including Springfield, Carthage, and South Highway 37 in Monett. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Andy Brand about Shelter's roadside assistance.
Founded in 2002, 3D Corporate Solutions at 601 North 13th Street in Monett is one of the nation's leading providers of pet food ingredients. At the core of our business is a value-added, all-encompassing package not available anywhere else in the industry. Our partners choose us time and again because we resourcefully offer them a comprehensive array of products and services. Our team's professional experience allows 3D Corporate Solutions to create, produce, and manage all aspects of pet food ingredients for each unique partner's specific needs.
Grand Tire offers quality car, truck, light truck, and farm tires at competitive prices with fast, friendly service. Grand Tire carries all major brands, including Michelin, Firestone, Goodyear, BF Goodrich, Mastercraft, and others. They feature 4 convenient locations in southwest Missouri, including 20th and Maiden Lane in Joplin, Old Highway 37 in Cassville, Jefferson and Church in Aurora, and 408 East Commercial on Highway 37 in Pierce City. Get your new tires today at Grand Tire.
Monett Cup basketball brought to you by Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, family owned since 1971. Andy Brandt, Shelter Insurance. See him out on East Highway 60 next to Remax Properties. 3D Corporate Solutions, 601 North 13th Street. And Grand Tire, 4 convenient locations, Pierce City, Cassville, Aurora, and Joplin. Continuing our visit with Jeremy Neville, it's Monett and the Clever Blue Jays tonight, coached by former Monett coach Zach Klein, whose brother, of course, the coach of the Lady Cubs. Clever struggled last year at 3-22, 1-6 this year. Played some pretty good teams early on, and what do you see about the Blue Jays on film?
Well, I think what stands out to me is Coach Klein has them improving every time out, it appears, and they do some things that present some unique challenges for us. They're going to run a lot of dribble drive type actions, and that's going to be a challenge for us to stay in front of the ball tonight.
I got the Brown brothers, Jacob Brown, a senior, Tyler Brown, a junior. Jacob was an honorable mention all-conference pick last year for Clever, so obviously things are going to revolve around him just a bit.
Yeah, that from what I've seen on film, they have multiple guys who are fairly athletic, and they can get to the rim. And if they get those vertical drives on you, they'll kick to their shooters on the outside. So it's going to take a multiple effort on our part. We're going to have to really play solid team defense.
Jeremy, the one thing that jumps out at me when I see the Clever roster, they have just a couple of guys at 6 feet tall. Everybody else 5'11", 5'10", shorter. So it might be a big game for your post players tonight if you can use that size advantage.
Well, the way Isaiah Meeks has been playing, on paper you would like to think we could throw it inside to him, but unfortunately Isaiah's sick tonight, so he'll be unavailable. And that will change things a little bit for us, but we expect a few guys to step in, and maybe we'll have to use a little more quickness to get what we want.
We'll come back and wrap up our visit with Jeremy Neville in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Wintech, with facilities in Monett and Cassville, is an employee-owned company specializing in the building materials industry. Wintech's product lines range from vinyl and aluminum window systems to HVAC doors and commercial louvers. Our newest divisions consist of installation and testing services and logistics. If becoming a part of an employee-owned company is for you, feel free to stop by Wintech's Monett office at 201 Industrial Drive or go to wintechinc.com and click on the Careers tab. Wintech is an equal opportunity employer.
Since 1988, Nestle Road and Roberts Optometrist, a member of Vision Source, has been the leader and preferred provider of quality vision care products and personalized optometry services. Dr. Jerry Roberts, Dr. Michael Roberts, and Dr. Aubrey Roberts are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in your community through enhanced vision. Nestle Road and Roberts has 3 convenient locations: 5th and Cleveland in Monett, east side of the square in Mount Vernon, and Bridgeport Plaza on Highway 39 in Shell Knob.
At Industrial Machine and Engineering Company in Monett, we continually plan for the future with ongoing investments in machinery and software and other resources to continue to meet and exceed our customers' expectations. Skilled employees, modern computer numerical control equipment, and a dedication to meeting customer needs and expectations ensure quality while providing quick turnaround of required components. At IMEC, total quality is a commitment. Specializing in precision since 1982, IMEC, 1716 North 9th Street in Monett.
Are you having legal difficulties? Contact Randall, Mosry & Randall, attorneys at law at 405 East Broadway in Monett. With 70 years of combined experience, they specialize in criminal law, personal injury, family law, estate planning, real estate law, title company, business law, and work compensation. To improve your outcome, call Randall, Mosry & Randall at 235-8688. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisement.
Monett Cub basketball sponsored in part by Wintech, an employee-owned company. You can apply online. Locations in both Monett and Cassville. Job openings also at both locations. Nestle Road and Roberts Optometrist, 3 convenient locations, Monett, Mount Vernon, and Shell Knob. How clear is your vision? IMEC, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, 1716 North 9th Street, and Randall, Mosry & Randall, attorneys at law, providing over 70 years of combined experience. Wrapping up our visit with Jeremy Neville, Monett and Clever. It's the final game before the Christmas break. The Cubs will play in the Neosho tournament and the Crane tournament. They will not be back at home for almost a month, January 17th, when the Aurora Hound Dogs come to town. So last game before Christmas break, always kind of tough because guys kind of got their minds on maybe other things besides basketball. But honestly, for the next couple hours and for the next few days after classes do get over, that's the neat part about the winter break. It's nothing but basketball.
Yeah, some of them took final today, and then they're looking at finals tomorrow. So it is an exciting time of year. Anytime we're playing at home in our gym, we want to put on a good performance. We want to play hard, and the student section's been great so far this year. And so we expect a lot of energy, good crowd, and it should be a great environment.
I know we talk about the more physical team. How about just starting fast each quarter? I mean, I would say every minute counts, but I think come out and establish yourself early in each quarter and just kind of set the pace how you want to play your game tonight.
Yeah, that's always important. You want to deliver that first blow, settle in and really keep executing. So hopefully we can get off to a great start tonight.
What's key to a victory tonight?
Well, we're really looking at playing solid defense. We want to really limit their scoring, try to rebound the ball well, and let our defense create our offense.
Jeremy, thank you. Best of luck this evening.
All right, thanks, Mike.
That's the head coach of the basketball Cubs, Jeremy Neville. We will come back and take a look at the starting lineups in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
Bennett Wormington Funeral Home was established in 1946 on the foundation of personal, professional, and compassionate service to Monett and the surrounding communities. The mission of Bennett Wormington Funeral Home is to provide the highest quality of care to the families they serve. They are always available to sit down and discuss any needs you may have. Call 235-3141 or stop by Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street in Monett.
When you need professional electrical services for your residential, commercial, and industrial properties, contact Post Electric. You can also trust Post Electric to provide you with electrical solutions for your new construction project. You can rest easy knowing that we offer a 1-year workmanship warranty on all emergency service on all electric services. Our local family-owned and operated business has been proudly serving all of Southwest Missouri with locations in Branson and Monett. For a free estimate, call Post Electric at 417-846-7100.
In Southwest Missouri, agriculture is an important part of the economy. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri is proud to be part of this industry. Freedom Bank has been providing farmers with loans since its inception in 1999. Many of their loan officers have agricultural experience to design a financing plan specifically to meet the individual farmer's needs. Let Freedom Bank show you what friendly, knowledgeable financial service is all about. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, banking on freedom for generations to come. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
See Lance Metlock, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent in Monett. And if you're in Missouri, he's got you covered.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you this evening by Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street. Thank you to Rick Wormington and his staff. Post Electric, give Ryan Post a call, 417-846-7100 for all of your electrical needs. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, 7 locations throughout Southwest Missouri, including East Highway 60 in Monett. And Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance at 100 Chapel Drive. If you're in Missouri, he's got you covered. Mike McClure joined tonight by Hall of Fame broadcaster Dave Beckett. It's the Monett Cubs and the Clever Blue Jays on this Tuesday evening. Final game before the Christmas break. The Cubs are headed off to the Neosho tournament between Christmas and New Year's. Same thing for the Clever Blue Jays. They are in the blue and gold tournament. They're in the gold division. And unfortunately, as an unseeded team, you get your name drawn out of a hat to determine who plays the seeds. And they were the first name, actually I guess they would have been the second name picked out of the hat because Nix is in the gold division. And Clever will take on the Nix Eagles on December 26th of new head coach Brock Blancett before playing either West Plains or Marshfield in the second round. Got a good junior varsity game about to wrap up here. Clever up by 5, and Monett making a basket here to make it 44 to 41, and that will be the final score here as the Clever Blue Jays win the JV game. Dave, the Cubs were impressive. Their loss to Webb City on Saturday after falling down by about 18 or 19 late in the first quarter. They battled back, got to within about 4 in the fourth quarter, and just could not quite get over the hump. Webb City scoring 5 of the last 6 points of the ball game. But boy, I'm telling you what, Isaiah Meeks, who, as we heard Jeremy Neville say just a few seconds ago, not in the lineup tonight. He went home sick yesterday. He had a career ball game, 24 points, 8 rebounds, and did it against one of the better post players in the area, and Cam Martin's little brother, Alex Martin. And very proud of Isaiah, and hopefully he gets well and can get back in the good health here very soon.
Well, it's a shame, Isaiah having that outstanding game, and then the very next game he can't play because of illness. But, you know, that's something that the Cubs have been looking for from Isaiah for quite some time. It's Isaiah now a senior, and he needs to step up in that senior role, and it sounded like against the Webb City Cardinals he did just that. However, might have some housekeeping to do here. Congratulations on your the induction into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame. This is a Hall of Fame number, how many? 4? 3?
3.
Okay, well, 3, only 3. But yeah, congratulations to you and being inducted as a broadcaster in the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame. That's the State of Missouri Hall of Fame in all sports, so that's quite an honor.
You're very kind, thank you. That will be Sunday, February the 5th. That's the Sunday before the Super Bowl, not Super Bowl Sunday. That's ceremonies will take place at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds out at the Expo Center, and you can find further information on the website mosportshalloffame.com. But thank you very much. I'm looking forward to joining current member Don West and Brett Scott McCauley from Branson and my friend Kevin Stubblefield from Lebanon, already inducted. But yeah,
absolutely.
People are telling me it's time to retire.
Well, a lot of times the other part about the Sports Hall of Fame is a lot of times it's posthumous.
Yeah.
So, so
I'm still
that's
here.
the alternative. But your class is pretty impressive as Brett Saberhagen of baseball, and then Tyler Hansborough basketball, Brent Dunn of Missouri State, the Golden Girls from Mizzou.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing the Golden Girls.
I'm
literally.
sure you are.
I don't know what you'll be wearing, but I'm looking. But no, it's quite a class, and there's numerous other various inductees, very well deserved also. But that's quite an honor for somebody to come down here from humble Monett and able to extend a career and being able to do what you've done through the years for people and through people. So it's a long-deserved honor, and finally culminating with the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame.
Well,
good for you.
Thank you very much. But now we get to turn our attention to Monett and Clever. The Blue Jays coming in at 1-6, a young basketball team, and we see a familiar face on their bench. Zach Klein, a former head coach at Monett, went down to Cassville, now first year at Clever. And he's going to build a program. It will not happen overnight, but he likes his young kids, highly complimentary of some of his freshman players, but he's got 2 good seniors, both averaging double figures, and Jacob Brown at 13, Jace Wiles averaging 11, and Cubs will have their hands full tonight, especially without Isaiah Meeks in the lineup.
Klein boys are just excellent coaches, as their dad, long time assistant at Mount Vernon. But both Klein young men, very good basketball careers, ended up graduating from Evangel University in Springfield, both of them, but they're going to be fine coaches. Of course, we've still got one Klein here at Monett on the girls' side, but looking forward to watching his career, Zach Klein, as he continues it at Clever.
And as big of a historian like Don West as you are of the Blue and Gold tournament, we get to see on the bench tonight the all-time leading scorer, career leading scorer in Blue and Gold history. No, it's not Aminu Muhammad. It's Zach Klein for his 4 years at Mount Vernon. How about that stat?
Exactly, and that's pretty impressive whenever you stop and think about the Blue and Gold tournament, 1, how many years it's been, and 2, the outstanding players down through the years, and Zach's holding the record for scoring.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Take a break, come back and give you the starting lineups for the Cubs and the Blue Jays in a minute on MHSCubs.com.
At Glaus Family Dentistry, your oral health is our primary concern. Dr. Michael Glaus and Dr. Tandy Mulheron want to make sure your teeth stay healthy, function well, and look great. From regular cleanings and exams to advanced restorative treatments, all of your routine dental needs can be met right here at 800 Cleveland in Monett. Call 235-5155, Glaus Family Dentistry. We are your hometown dental team.
At Tyson Foods, we embrace the diversity of our team members, customers, stakeholders, and consumers, their unique backgrounds, experiences, thoughts, and talents. Everyone is valued and appreciated for their distinct contributions. Our team members' health and wellness is very important to us. We believe in helping our team members thrive inside and outside of the workplace. Check out TysonFoodsCareers.com. Tyson Foods Monett is an equal opportunity employer.
Friendly Tire at 703 West Highway 60 in Monett is proud to feature Yokohama tires. Yokohama's product line has expanded beyond its highly respected racing tires to include excellent all-season passenger car, crossover, SUV, and pickup tires, as well as all-terrain and mud-terrain tires. Check out the Yokohama Avid Ascend, the most advanced grand touring tire ever. Friendly Tire is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to noon. Stop in today for great customer service.
Quick Draw Gun is your hometown gun store. Why drive hours when you can get the best prices and service right here at home? Quick Draw Gun is the most knowledgeable staff in the area. We'll make sure you get what you need with personalized service. Quick Draw Gun is open weekdays 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Stop by 601 South Kyler in Monett or 468 Highway 76 in Cassville. Give us a call at 417-354-8633 and be sure to visit quickdrawgun.com.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by Glaus Family Dentistry at 8th and Cleveland and Monett. They are your hometown dental team. See what a difference it makes going to a family-owned dental practice. Tyson Foods Monett, if you're looking for a new career, particularly with a Fortune 500 company, check out the website TysonFoodsCareers.com. Friendly Tires, 703 West Highway 60, featuring Yokohama Tires. Thank you to Mark and Nick Witt. And Quick Draw Gun, 601 South Kyler in Monett, 468 Highway 76 in Cassville, where they buy, sell, and trade. Before we give you the starting lineups, another familiar face we saw off to our right, Jim Gensler, who was a former assistant coach, football coach here at Monett. He is now the head football coach at Clever, and he followed Chad DePay at Ozark for a little while, took over the Clever program, and man, we got coaching connections all over this place tonight.
And Jim's son, his oldest son, was a really outstanding player for Clever a couple of 3 years ago. Grew to be like 6'5", 6'6", was a pretty good player, and so another one that's kind of come back to haunt the Cubs. They got away from us. But good for Jim. As a Clever, a pretty well football program that's still in its infancy. Yeah. Just 4 or 5 years in, but he's trying to build a program there. Is Clever a growing district here in Southwest Missouri?
Starting lineup for the Blue Jays, they'll go with 5 guards. Colton Atkins, a 5'10 senior at 1 guard. Aaron Rice, a 5'9 senior to 2nd guard. Braden Virch, 5'6 senior to 3rd guard. All 3 averaging about 5 points per game. 4th guard Jace Wiles, a 5'11 senior, averaging 11 points per contest. And rounding out the starting 5 at guard, Jacob Brown, a 5'10 senior, averaging a team high 13 points per game. He was an all-conference honorable mention selection a year ago. So it's Adkins, Rice, Virch, Wiles, and Jacob Brown for the Clever Blue Jays. Starting lineup for the Monett Cubs for first-year head coach Jeremy Neville. At the guards, Jason Garner, 5'8 senior, averaging 12 points and a team-high 4 assists. He's also drawn 11 charges this year. Second guard, Blaine Salzman, 5'11 senior, Monett's leading scorer at 13 points per ball game. The 3rd guard, Ethan Coots, a 6' senior, averaging 1 point. At the forwards, Marcus Young, 6'1 senior, averaging 5 points, and getting his first start will be Landon Brandt, 6'1 sophomore at the other forward, averaging 3 points per game, appearing in just his 3rd ball game, as he had an injury during football season, prevented him from getting some of the playing action in some of the earlier games, but has played in the last 2 ball games for the Cubs. So Garner, Salzman, Coots, Young, and Brandt. The officials tonight, Steve Epps, Mike McClintock, and Nathan Double D. Countdown to tip-off continues after this.
Architectural Systems Incorporated is a full-service forming, fabricating, finishing, and engineering company with locations in Monett, Aurora, and Granby. ASI is expanding. ASI views its employees as their most valuable resource and our extended family. We consistently strive to provide a workplace where our employees are valued and their performance shines, where leaders at all levels respect employees and provide the resources and time they need to do great work. Apply online at asi-mo.com/careers. Architectural Systems Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
The CPA Group offers services that give you freedom to be your best. Smart tax planning will make all the difference for your year-end tax preparation. We have extensive experience providing full-service tax, payroll, and accounting to small businesses, agriculture, and the farming industry. Our team of dedicated professional staff make payroll easy and worry-free. Get the services you need from the experienced professionals at the CPA Group, 217 4th Street in Monett, 83 South Main Street in Cassville, and 224 South Main in Mount Vernon.
Take the guesswork out when you're looking to replace your HVAC system or looking to install your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning system for new residential or commercial construction. Hire the professionals at Shane's Heating and Air, family owned and operated since 1946. They specialize in geothermal and conventional HVAC systems. They feature Trane products for conventional systems and Bosch for ground source systems. Call Shane's Heating and Air, 417-235-6183. In business for over 75 years.
Founded in 1961, Bass Equipment provides the world's most complete line of rabbit and small animal equipment. For over 60 years, Bass Equipment continues to be the most experienced and knowledgeable manufacturer in the industry. Visit their website, bassequipment.com, or call 235-7557. Bass Equipment proudly manufactures their products at 607 17th Street in Monett.
Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett. Monett Cub basketball sponsored in part by ASI, Architectural Systems Incorporated. Their locations, Monett, Aurora, and Granby, have openings at all 3 locations. You can start a new career. The CPA Group, 217 4th Street in Monett, 83 South Main Street, Cassville, 224 South Main in Mount Vernon. Getting closer to tax season, encourage you to use the services of the professionals at the CPA Group for your taxes and all business accounting needs. Shane's Heating and Air, thank you to Marcus and Sander. They can be reached at 417-235-6183. 3 generations serving your heating and air needs since 1946. And Bass Equipment at 607 17th Street. Dustin Bass and his crew providing rabbit and small animal equipment. Well, because of the weather forecast on Thursday, the Monett schools will still be in session tomorrow, but they were scheduled to go half a day on Thursday, but because of the bad weather coming in, they have elected not to do that half day on Thursday, so they're able to get all the final exams in by close of school tomorrow. So tomorrow, actually the last full day of classes for the Monett school system. No classes on Thursday because of the weather forecast. The weather forecast has also canceled a game at Great Southern Bank Arena between Missouri State and Sam Houston. Well, what the heck?
It's a game I was looking forward to go watching, but, don't have to go up there now depending on the weather. But, as far as the high school kids are concerned, they get an extra day for Christmas break. So hopefully they'll be able to use that to their advantage.
There we go. I knew you were fishing for something.
Well, I want to be diplomatic on that. But, as a high school student, if you get an extra day off, take it. And that's what's going to happen with the forecasted weather coming in. Cooler heads prevailed and said, let's just, rather than a half day, let's just take the day as a weather day and give the kids one more day for Christmas time.
The teachers don't come back until January the 9th. The students don't come back till January the 10th. My things have gotten, longer since you and I were in school.
Well, they were awful short weeks whenever we were there, and I think we got about maybe 5 or 6 school days, which translates into maybe 8 days by the time you count the weekends. But now then you're talking college break type semester break. But, there again, I have nothing to do with it anymore. So
I understand. I understand.
You can't ask me. I can just say, well, I don't know, but good deal for the kids.
Monett and Clever in high school basketball. Countdown to tip-off continues in a minute.
At Farmers Insurance, the Scott Smith Agency, we offer a wide range of auto, home, renters, commercial, and life insurance policies to help you meet your specific needs. We believe you should be covered for life's most unexpected moments. Let Scott Smith at Farmers Insurance in Monett help protect everything that you've worked so hard to achieve. Call Scott at 417-737-7444. Stop by and see him at 103 Cleveland in Monett. Don't forget to ask for the Cox Health and Jack Henry employee discounts. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Families that play together stay together. At Play Power, we're a family of brands dedicated to enabling people of all ages to experience the power of play. Together, we're a world leader in producing premier recreation equipment, from commercial playgrounds to floating boat docks. We believe in providing fun, safe play solutions to our customers. Join us at Play Power on Highway 60 in Monett. Go to playpower.com, click on careers to see the current career job listings. Play Power is an equal opportunity employer.
Coast to Coast is proud to carry Steel equipment. We're proud that much of Steel's legendary gasoline-powered outdoor equipment, from trimmers to chainsaws, is built right here in America. Working as hard as you do to get the job done. Real Steel. Find yours at Coast to Coast, 500 South Kyler in Monett. A majority of Steel gasoline-powered units sold in the United States are built in the United States, from domestic and foreign parts and components.
Locally family-owned and operated since 1959, Vaughn's JDV Company is the leader in the Monett area in excavation work, including hauling and dozer work. They take this time to salute all student athletes. We appreciate the extra effort you put in, not only in the classroom, but in your particular sport to be the best you can be every day. Best wishes from everyone at Vaughn's JDV Company, north of Monett on Highway H. Call Vaughn's at 235-7700.
For 50 years at Jimmy Mitchell Motors, my family has been dedicated to making our customers the best deal. We work to combine a low price with a great selection of quality vehicles and top-rated customer service to give you the best buying experience. Our focus is to make sure you're satisfied with your purchase. That's what's kept us in business for 50 years, and we're committed to continuing on that tradition. At Jimmy Mitchell Motors, we're serious when we say, nobody beats our deal.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you this evening by Scott Smith, Farmers Insurance, 103 Cleveland. That's Caddy Corner from the Dairy Queen. Farmers Insurance offers discounts for employees of Jack Henry, Cox Health, teachers, educators, and much more. Play Power, 878 East Highway 60. Experience the power of play. They are looking for additional employees. Their work is going very well. They make playground equipment. Come work in a fun environment. Apply today. Coast to Coast, 500 South Cotter, providing sales and service on their steel products. Thank you to Leonard Witt and his staff. Vaughn's JDV Company, excavation and hauling work since 1959. And Jimmy Mitchell Motors, 555 South Elliott in Aurora. Shop online 24/7, jimmymitchell.com. Ken Gaspar introducing the starting lineups again for the Clever Blue Jays. Colton Atkins, Aaron Rice, Braden Virch, Jace Wiles, and Jacob Brown. For the Monett Cubs, Jason Garner, Blaine Salzman, Ethan Coots, Marcus Young, and Landon Brandt. The opening tap is coming up in a minute.
Since 1987, Prime Cut at 101 East Cleveland in Monett has been a full-service meat market for the surrounding area. Owner James Thomas also provides catering service for any size group or gathering. Prime Cut has a large selection of meat, including pork chops, pork steaks, chuck roast, ribeyes, T-bones, fillets, and more. They slice roast beef, smoked turkey, and smoked ham for delicious sandwich options. Ask about the Prime Cut food truck for company parties or your local community event. Stop in today at Prime Cut in Monett.
Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Edward Jones, financial advisor Jim Haston, can help you stay on track. Give him a call at 417-235-8216. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Bruner Pharmacy at 321 Broadway in downtown Monett is a full-line pharmacy and Hallmark Gold Crown gift store serving Southwest Missouri for over 60 years. Our slogan at Bruner Pharmacy is caring for your health. Offering dependable, accurate, and caring service is our top priority, and your well-being depends on it. When you visit our store, you will be reminded of how helpful and friendly the hometown pharmacy can be. Call 235-3139 or stop in today.
Here we go from Monett High School. Clever in the blue jerseys, Monett in the white. Great to have you with the audio broadcast on MHSCubs.com or the video broadcast on the YouTube channel, Monett Cubs Live. Clever controls the opening tap. They are shooting at basket left. We're located across from the team benches. That is Braden Virch with the basketball for the Blue Jays. Inside to Colton Atkins. Cut off by Coots. Shot from Virch is up. No good from the right wing. And hauling down the defensive rebound from Monett, it's Landon Brandt.
And the Clever starting lineup, Mike, tallest young man is 5'11". Cubs got a couple of 6'1" kids in there, so neither team with much height, but Cubs do have a slight height advantage.
Here's Young, jumper, no good. Rebound grab by Jace Wiles. Now you really miss Isaiah Meeks on a night like tonight, his 6'6" frame. Atkins with the basketball for Clever, no score, 45 seconds in. Right side, that's Jace Wiles to the elbow, leans in on Brandt, missed it. Salzman will grab the rebound.
Blaine Salzman seeing a lot of defensive pressure as far as trying to keep him from catching the ball, because everyone knows he's quite the shooter as he's got the ball on the wing.
Had just 5 field goal attempts against Webb City. Young thought about the 3. Marcus instead drives and banks it in.
Marcus Young.
Young hitting 37% from the field. Cubs as a team shooting 40%. Opponents hitting 42%. Monett's only made 21 threes. Their opponents have made 44. Cubs hitting 28% from 3. Opponents hitting 37% from beyond the arc. Wiles cut off on the baseline by Marcus Young. 2-0 Monett with a lead. 90 seconds into the first quarter. Jacob Brown Pass knocked away by Landon Brandt, nearly stolen, recovered by Braden Virch. No shot clock in Missouri high school basketball. Might be coming this time next year. Jacob Brown on the left wing, trying to drive on Ethan Coots. Cut off on the left block, and back out to Virch. Solid defense by Monett. Virch in the middle of the paint, out to Jacob Brown, driving on Coots. Finally the baseline jumper, that's missed by Aaron Rice, and the rebound to Monett, but then a steal at the other end by Virch.
And the Cubs, like you say, solid defense, but the thing that was impressive about that trip defensively is the Cubs stayed with the defense for about a minute and a half there.
Atkins at the point, out to Braden Virch. Comes back on top to Jacob Brown. Jumper over Garner is good. Jacob Brown with his first two. Ties it at 2.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Clever at the man defense, and Salzman just has the one man. Sometimes it's a box and one situation as Brandt puts up a 15-footer, and Young right there with the putback for the Cubs gets his third and fourth point.
Marcus in the right place at the right time. Cubs back up by a basket at 4-2, just over 5 minutes to go first quarter. Cubs are out rebounding their opponents overall by just one this year, but Cubs have committed 87 turnovers. They've only forced 77. Here's a drive by Jacob Brown, right baseline. Aaron Rice on top, Adkins. Ooh, a near steal by Monett's Jason Garner. Foul called by the underneath official, Steve Epps. So it'll go against Monett, not on Garner, but instead.
Yeah, I think it'll go against Jason.
Nope,
you're right.
Yeah.
But it looked like a jump ball situation, but Clever underneath their own basket, throw it in.
Garner got his hands off on the inbounds pass, but deflected it over to Jacob Brown. We mentioned Garner has drawn 11 charges this year. Chance to draw a charge there. The shot is up and in. I think that was Jacob Brown. Yeah, Jacob Brown now with 4. So 2 players have scored all the points. Marcus Young 4, Jacob Brown 4. 4:24 to go first quarter. Here's Salzman in the lane. Right baseline, Ethan Coots. Back out to Jason Garner. Garner had 14 points in the loss to Webb City on Saturday, in addition to Meeks' 24. Coots out high to Garner. Trying to get away from Virch. The pass to Brandt for 3. Good. Landon Brandt with his first 3. He was 0 for 1 from the three-point arc.
And keep in mind, only the third game that he's been able to play because of the football injury, but hopefully he will round into shape and he can be a key player for the Cubs.
There's a clever turnover off the body of Adkins out of bounds. First substitution here is Lane Mendenhall, 6-foot junior, in for the Blue Jays. Going to have another sub as well in for Clever. Oh, those new uniforms, and they've messed me up. Somebody's wearing 3.
I'm thinking it's Peebles.
Okay. Yes. So Lucas Peebles wearing 3, not 32. Cubs with the basketball. Young, nice spin move inside. Missed it, but is fouled.
And credit Marcus by taking the ball aggressively to the basket, knowing that Clever didn't have the height to reject the shot, and went up strong, did Marcus, and was able to draw the 2-shot foul.
Foul on Mendenhall, his first. Marcus Young to the free throw line. Cubs lead 7-4, 3.5 minutes to go first quarter. Young's first free throw good. We'll give you a little nugget here after the next free throw. Cubs with their biggest lead at 4. One more for Marcus Young, going to play college baseball and pitch for the Missouri Southern Lions in Joplin. Next free throw good. Marcus Young is now 15 of 16 from the free throw line.
Good thing you didn't do the announcer's curse there.
That's why I waited.
2 in a row.
That's why I waited. That's 93% air ball put up by Clever. And Dave, the other stat about that, the Cubs as a team are hitting 81% as a team. They're 77 for 95. Jason Garner, 27 of 35, 77%. Blaine Salzman, 19 of 22, 86%. We told you about Marcus Young and his 93%. Isaiah Meeks is at 76%, 16 of 21. I tell you, that'll keep you in games.
Keep you in games, and it's showing the discipline the Cubs have got this young season thus far. As Coots gets the ball inside, puts a shot up, and gets his own rebound, puts it right back up and in.
Great hustle by Ethan Coots. That'll force a Zach Klein timeout. 2:58 to go in the first quarter. The Cubs are on a 7-0 run. Monett 11 and Clever 4 on MHSCubs.com.
Let's face it, buying and selling a home is stressful. Your real estate agent has your back whether you're a buyer or a seller. Agents have a fiduciary responsibility to their clients. They are legally obligated to put their clients' best interests first. Make the right choice and hire Crown Double K Realty as your real estate agent. Crown Double K Realty has been working with buyers and sellers in Southwest Missouri since 1984. Put their years of experience to work for you. Call 417-235-5231 or stop by their office at 825 East Highway 60 in Monett.
Monett Cub basketball sponsored in part by Crown Double K Realty. Glenna Kraft, the broker, assisting buyers and sellers since 1984. 7-0 run by Monett. We were tied at 4. Cubs with 7 straight. They lead at 7. 2:50 left first quarter. Clever with the basketball coming out of the timeout. They work it on top. Wiles for 3. It's good. Jace Wiles, a 5'11 senior, with his first field goal. That'll stop the 7-0 run. Monett leading by 4 now at 11-7. Cubs with the basketball in front court. 2 subs holding at the table for the Blue Jays. Brandt, top of the circle, Marcus Young. Bouncing it in the paint to Garner, now outside the right elbow. Garner drives the right lane. Shot up no good, may have been partially blocked. Garner gets it back, having trouble getting onto it, and then a little too much aggressive defense by Lucas Peebles as he reaches in and picks up his first personal foul.
Jason having a tough time getting a handle on the ball because he was being held in there and couldn't get 2 hands on the ball, and correctly called for the foul was Peebles.
Verge back in for Clever. Brandt back out to Garner. Cubs by 4, 2:14 left first quarter. Salzman back out to Jason Garner. Man-to-man defense by Clever. Salzman comes off the screen, gets the pass, drives down the lane, and got tripped. Foul will go on the Blue Jays.
Coach Klein not agreeing with that foul in there. He thought that Blaine just simply went to the floor, but
that's a second on Lucas Peebles. For Monett, it'll be Ethan Coots checking out and Ian Waterman checking in. 3 team fouls on Clever. Jumper by Salzman, no good. Rebound by Colton Adkins. But that previous play, the Cubs running that screen to free Salzman up to try to get him some touches. Dribble penetration by Wiles. Foul on Monett. That will go on Landon Brandt.
Landon a little bit too aggressive there, trying to get up and block the shot. Block the shot he did, but also whistle for the 2-shot foul.
Jace Wiles to the free throw line. First one, no good. For the Blue Jays, this is the return of Aaron Rice. In for Peebles. One more for Jace Wiles. It's up and good. Now for Clever's Jacob Brown back in, replacing Lane Mendenhall. Monett leading 11-8. Cubs went on a 7-0 run. Clever scored the last 4. Final 100 seconds of the first quarter here in Monett on this Tuesday night. Young, right foul line extended to Salzman, back on top to Waterman. Good movement around the 3-point arc, forcing the Clever defense to move. Garner bouncing it back to Salzman near the volleyball line. Salzman one-on-one, trying to get away from Rice. Back out to Marcus Young. The Cubs will reset.
Cubs can be patient because, like you say, no shot clock. And with 11-8 lead for the Cubs.
Pass comes to Salzman. Blaine tries to get free. Back out to Young. Young finds Waterman. Open for 3. Got it.
Cubs showing some good patience on the offensive end that time and finally got Waterman on an uncontested shot on the left corner.
Percentage-wise, he's Monett's best 3-point shooter. 5 of 15, 33%. In the paint, Wiles. Pass goes to Verch, gets free, 14-footer, rattles out. Rebounded by Monett's Jason Garner. Maybe will hold for 1 as Jeremy Neville pacing the sideline in front of the Cub bench. 28 seconds to go first quarter. Monett leading 14-8 with possession. Not acting like they want to hold for the last shot. Brandt out to Garner, who now slowly dribbles out near half court. Sub holding at the table for Monett. And the Cubs indeed going to hold for the last shot of the first quarter. Garner, Salzman, Young gets knocked down, no foul. Salzman to the right elbow, back out to Waterman. 4 seconds. Cubs are going to have to do something in a hurry. Garner, jumper's up, no good. At the end of one, Monett 14, Clever 8 on MHSCubs.com.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Shelter agent Scott Thrasher about Shelter's competitive auto insurance rates.
When you need tree removal, stump grinding, topping and trimming, pruning, lot clearing, storm damage, or bucket truck services, contact Joe's Tree Service. Offering residential and commercial service, this family-owned and operated company is fully licensed and insured for your protection. They provide free estimates and friendly service. Let Joe help with all your outside needs. Contact Joe's Tree Service at 417-499-9284.
Monett Glass and Mirror can help you with your new project, remodel, or repairs. They provide solutions for your custom projects. Offering a wide variety of window selections for home, office, or business, they strive to help their customers find the perfect products to meet their needs. With years of experience and a reputation for standing behind the products they manufacture and sell, Monett Glass and Mirror has gained the confidence and trust of their customers. Exceptional service in auto, home, and commercial glass. Call 235-6018 or stop by 1600 Wellington Avenue behind Walmart.
Hey guys, this is Jamie with Jamie Lynn's in Monett, Missouri. Hey, as a mother of a couple boys still in school, I know how busy life gets, and that's why I'm here to make life easier for you. So if you are looking for a quick, fast, delicious homemade dinner, you check us out on Facebook. It's Jamie Lynn's Dinners to Go, or feel free to give us a call, 417-772-7211. God bless.
Underway here in the second quarter. Clever with the basketball in front court. Jumper missed by Atkins just inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Jason Garner. And a foul in backcourt will go against Clever's Jacob Brown. Will be his first personal foul.
And again, the Cubs, Mike, that was a three-point attempt. And everyone on the Cubs, I watched everyone boxed out their man, and it came long, and it came to Jason because he had blocked out the three-point shooter. So another fundamental there that Cubs have not seen here in the last few seasons, and that's a good point. That lots of fundamentals in there.
Salzman has it blocked. Loose ball picked up by Clever. It's Jace Wiles getting across the timeline. Silas Drake checked in for Monett during the quarter break. He's a 6'2 senior. Pull-up jumper in the middle of the lane will bounce in for Colton Atkins, his first 2 points. 14-10, Monett's lead down to 4. It was as high as 7 at 11-4 at one point in the first quarter. Now Landon Brandt and Ethan Coots will wait at the scorer's table to check in. Silas Drake to Ian Waterman, pull-up jumper, good. Timeout, Clever, hold on, just an official's timeout. Official needs to tie a shoelace. I like that. We always see players get timeout called. It's called.
Oh. At least the shoe didn't come off like you see some players sometimes leave their shoe at the other end and go ahead and play without it. And the official, after the made basket by Ian.
Timeout for me.
Yeah.
We're sponsored in part by Scott Thrasher, Shelter Insurance, 1001 East Broadway, Joe's Tree Service, providing free estimates, licensed and insured, Monett Glass and Mirror, 1600 Wellington Avenue behind Walmart, and Jamie Lynn's Dinners to Go. See her Facebook page. It's simply Jamie Lynn's. You'll want to check out her home-cooked meals. Here's a three that's good on the right wing. Jace Wiles buries his second three. He's got 7. 16-13, Cubs lead at 3. 5:40 to go first half. Salzman looking for his first points, driving to the right block, banks it in.
That time not to be denied as Blaine just took it strong and went up hard and was going to force the official to make the call, but didn't get fouled, but did make the shot.
Monett by 5. Atkins thought about the 3. Garner got a hand on it, got another hand on it. He's going to try to get a steal somehow, some way. Got a timeout. He did have it long enough. Oh, Zach Klein saying there's no way Garner had possession in order for Monett to get the timeout call, but he is hot about that call. he may have a point.
Yeah, he might indeed. As Jason was straddling the half-court line, and I thought when the official blew the whistle, I thought maybe he was going to be over and back because one cheek was on, not, and then the other cheek was on. But called the timeout, did the Cubs.
Well, Garner, we mentioned he's averaging 12 points a game. He's got a team-high 26 assists. He has a team-high 10 steals, and he's drawn 11 charges. This kid just plays hard.
Yeah, he's quite a baseball player, too. And in fact, going to go down to Arkansas State Mountain Home.
Correct. They're starting a
college,
program.
And he plays baseball just as hard as he does basketball. He just goes 100 miles an hour, whatever he does, and works really, really hard. And that's what you want to see in a young man athletically.
So the Cubs get it, leading by 5, and 5:05 now left in the second quarter. Ethan Coots forcing the pass to Young, batted away by Wiles and stolen by the Blue Jays.
Landon Thrasher checked in, too.
Missed by Verch, and the rebound to Landon Brandt. And yeah, Landon Thrasher in, a 6'3" sophomore, so the two Landons both in. Garner goes up, is fouled by Braden Verch. That's his first.
Jason penetrated all the way to the baseline, and like I say, just forced the official to make the call, and correctly so. 2-shot free throws coming up here for Jason Garner.
First one good. Thrasher out, Salzman in. If Garner makes the free throw, nope. Yeah.
Made the
Silas
first.
Drake will come in if Garner makes the second. In the words of Jimmy Wright, how much does he like you?
Yeah.
Free throw is good. And Garner now 29 of 37. By the way, Jimmy Wright broke a bone in his foot. He was in a wheelchair. Still at the scores table. He will not miss a game.
In a boot and a wheelchair.
Man. Jacob Brown out to Wiles for 3. Circles in. He's got 10. 3 threes.
3 threes for Wilds. 20-16, the Cubs still on top. 4:20 to go in the first half.
Marcus Young, right foul line extended, looks inside, no one open, back on top to Drake. Drake open for 3, too strong, tries to get his own rebound back, and will get called for a foul going over the back of Jacob Brown. Silas Drake with his first.
Kind of hesitated there at the top of the key and put the shot up. No, and as a shooter, you know whether it's going to go in or not, so he very aggressively went after the rebound and was called for the foul.
Silas Drake, we mentioned this during the broadcast on Saturday, but condolences to him. He lost his grandfather. Mark Drake losing his father last week. The visitation was actually last Saturday morning from 11 to 1 over in Joplin, and had a chance to visit with Mark a little bit. And so thoughts and prayers continue to Mark Drake and his family, and to Silas on losing his grandpa. 3:49 left second quarter, 20-16. Blue Jays down 4 with possession of the ball. Left wing, Braden Verch. Right side, Jacob Brown. Good defense on him by Brandt. Back out to Braden Verch. Just nowhere to go for the Blue Jays. Love Monett's defense. Out high to Jace Wiles, trying to drive on Marcus Young. Leaves it for Verch. Bounce pass to Jacob Brown. Penetrates in the paint. Pull-up jumper, good. That was a tough shot.
Just created something out of nothing there as he kind of swooned and swayed and got in there and got the ball to fall. But the Cubs, like you say, just very patient on the defensive end.
Slithered like a cobra to get inside for the 2. Brandt out to Salzman. Honorable mention, or all conference last year at 13 points a game. Salzman trying to create a shot of his own. This goes over the top of the backboard now to play. Sub for Monetti and Waterman. In for Ethan Coots. For the Blue Jays, Lane Mendenhall returning.
And again, Blaine sees the best defense of any team that the Cubs are going to play. And sometimes as a scorer, not that I would know since I was never accused of being a scorer, but Blaine, the scorer that he is, trying to create something. And this time it goes out of bounds back to the Blue Jays.
Score is correct at 20-18. Monett 3 team fouls, that's correct. Clever 5 team fouls, that's correct. I think possession arrow correct. Zach Klein asking official Nathan Doubleday about something. Are they looking?
It doesn't matter what Clever's score sheet says. It's the official score over there at the scores table.
Zach's got a smile on his face, so I guess all is well.
Well, you should know everybody at the scores table since he was here just about 2 to 3 years ago, which he does.
Verch, Jacob Brown, stolen. Taken away by Garner, who will score on the layup.
Jason's been looking for that the entire game. He's jumping in the passing lanes time and again, and this time he was able to get a hand on it, knock the ball to himself, and scored uncontested.
Monett by 4, 2.5 left, second corner. Runner missed by Mendenhall. Defensive rebound to Monett's Ian Waterman. Cubs want to run. Garner bouncing at 2, Salzman. Drives the right baseline, puts it up and in.
There you go. That time Blaine was able to take it to the basket under control and was able to put it up and in. Again, tough defense, but Blaine created the shot.
He's much more than just an outside shooter. Really good on the dribble penetration. Man-to-man defense by Monett. Cubs by 6. 2 minutes left, second quarter. 3 in the air by Rice is good. Aaron Rice with his first field goal. Wearing 12 now instead of 2. 24-21, Monett, a one-possession lead. Clever will not go away. Cubs led by 6 at the end of the first quarter at 14-8. Garner kind of forced the pass inside. That's a turnover out of bounds. For the Blue Jays, Colton Atkins back in. Going to replace Jacob Brown. Got your Christmas shopping done? You still got a couple more days.
Well, I got a couple more things to get. That's why there's 2 days left.
Might want to go tomorrow instead of Thursday. Unless you got the dog sled out.
Yeah.
They double team Mendenhall, and a timeout called by Clever. Zach Klein forced to use a 30-second timeout. We'll take a break here. 1:27 to go in the second. Cubs 24, Blue Jays 21. Back after this.
Family owned and operated by Mike and Christine Shanks, Monett Mufflers and More at 310 Central is the place to take your car or truck for repair work, including oil changes, alignments, heating and air conditioning, brakes, tune-ups, belts, hoses, shocks, struts, diagnostics, and more. Simply put, Monett Mufflers and More is honest, affordable, and will get the job done right the first time. Become a valued customer today. Call 235-6503.
Surprise someone special with flowers from Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens. Whether you want to convey encouragement, love, sympathy, or simply want to let someone know you care, Kay's has a wide array of bouquets to choose from, or they can put together something special just for you. Family owned and operated, Kay's Floral has the flowers, plants, candles, jewelry, chocolates, and beauty essentials to help you express yourself perfectly. Shop online at kaysfloralmonett.com, call 235-3095, or stop in at 712 East Cleveland in Monett.
A steal by Monett coming out of the timeout results in a layup by Blaine Salzman, who now has 6 points, and it's a 26-21 lead for Monett. Final minute of the second quarter.
Cubs have kind of gone to a half-court trap here and been successful on the first time, and I thought it was going to pick up a charge where the Cubs, but they call a block. But Cubs changed their defense and surprised the Blue Jays and were able to score where the Cubs.
First foul on Jason Garner, just the 4th team foul on Monett, only 5 team fouls on Clever, so maybe we can stay out of the 1-and-1 here in the first half. Blue Jays with the basketball, down 5, 50 seconds left before the break. Baseline drive by the Blue Jays, pass to Mendenhall, puts it up and in. First 2 for Lane Mendenhall. Again, the Blue Jays just will not go away. 26-23 Monett. Will the Cubs try to hold for 1 here? Jason Garner holding up 1 index finger, so appears Monett will try to milk the final 29 seconds off the clock. Leading 26-23. Cubs looking to end a 3-game losing streak. Losses to Neosho, Hollister, and Webb City. Their last win was against Diamond, championship game of the Seneca tournament on December 10th.
And those 3 losses were against pretty good teams.
Yes, they were.
Cubs have done all right here early in this season.
8 seconds. Salzman's 3, no good. Rebound Verch with 4 seconds. Blue Jays will get a look. Wiles from the top of the key puts it up, no good. That would have tied it had it gone. It did not, and here at halftime, Monett leading the Blue Jays by 3. Monett 26, Clever 23. We'll look at the first half numbers in a minute.
At Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, we specialize in everything manufacturing. We are constantly expanding both building space and ideas to anticipate the needs of customers and stay ahead of the competition. Whether it's adding automation to increase capacity or modifying a current process, we always try to look ahead to utilize the newest technologies in order to maintain the very high level of quality and efficiency our customers have come to expect since 1979. Advanced Jiffy Machine Products, 9 North Industrial Drive in Monett.
Windmill Ridge Golf Course is located at South Park in Monett, with the clubhouse located next to the Monett YMCA. This challenging 18-hole municipal facility is open year-round, weather permitting. The front 9 holes opened in 1940 as the original course, with tight, tree-lined fairways. The back 9 opened in 2002 and is a link-style, more open design. There are 4 sets of tee boxes to accommodate many different skill levels. To reserve your tee time, call 235-6076 or go online at windmillridgegolf.com.
Price Cutter is the proud exclusive retailer of Show Me Beef, Missouri's best, born, raised, and processed in Missouri. This new line of local USDA Choice Angus beef products features superior craftsmanship and consistency that you can find in some of the finest restaurants. Show Me Beef and Price Cutter. Local matters. Shop from the comfort of your own home and let us do the rest for you with Price Cutter Curbside. Order online, by phone, or download our Shop Price Cutter app. Fill your cart, reserve your time slot, pay online. Try Price Cutter Curbside today.
Jack Henry is a well-rounded financial technology company that strengthens connections between financial institutions and the people and businesses they serve. Jack Henry provides technology solutions to enable clients to innovate faster, strategically differentiate, and successfully compete while serving the evolving needs of their account holders. We empower clients with people-inspired innovation, personal service, and insight-driven solutions that help reduce the barriers to financial health.
Since our founding in 1964, K Concrete has always been committed to personal customer service and a high-quality product, and that tradition continues today. Family has always been at our core, and that's how we take care of our neighbors as part of our extended family. As a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete, K Concrete serves Southwest Missouri with dependable customer service and a family philosophy. From dairy farms to driveways, patching to parking lots, we specialize in reliable ready-mix, all delivered where and when you need it.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, brought to you by Monett Mufflers and More. Thank you to Mike and Christine Shanks. See them at 310 Central. Honest, affordable. Will get your auto or truck repaired right the first time. Kay's Floral Affair and Garden, 712 East Cleveland. Don't forget the large gift shop. Kay Robleski, longtime florist in the Monett area. Advanced Jiffy Machine Products at 9 North Industrial Drive. Part of the Monett community since 1979. The Windmill Ridge Golf Course. See their website, windmillridgegolf.com. We're also sponsored by Price Cutter, 2150 East Cleveland, next to Monett High School. Celebrating 55 years in the Ozarks, local matters. Jack Henry prioritizing openness, collaboration, and user centricity. And K Concrete, a proud supplier of ready-mix concrete. Mike McClure, Dave Beckett here in Monett. Cubs 26, Blue Jays 23. Putter, good. 2 quarters of basketball. Cubs taking the lead, and Clever got it tied at 2-4. Blue Jays have never led. Cubs went on a 7-0 run to go up 11-4 at one point in the quarter. Got to have another 7-point lead at 20-13 in the second. Here's Clever down by just 1 possession.
Yeah, Clever, you got to give them credit. They just keep coming back. And you just joined us. Of course, Isaiah Meeks not available tonight because of the flu symptoms, so he's not even here in the building. And so the Cubs playing without a starter, still holding off the Blue Jays, but Coach Klein's got to be pretty well pleased as far as the effort that the Blue Jays have put forth out here. But I like the way that the Cubs are playing defense. You know, defense is something nobody ever likes to play, but there's been a time or two where the Blue Jays would come down and run their offense for maybe a minute and a half, and the Cubs continued to play defense, continued to talk, and was able to come away with maybe a defensive rebound or a steal. So, you know, that's another thing that the Cubs are working hard at, and it shows the discipline that the Cubs have shown thus far in this early season. But, you know, Clever Blue Jays have kind of shut off Blaine Salzman. Blaine's got loose for a couple of easy shots inside, but otherwise they've kind of limited the touches of Blaine as far as a chance for Blaine to get some shots off. But other people are stepping up and coming in there. Marcus Young scored the first 4 points, in fact, so that was a bonus. Cubs going to have to play just as hard the second half as they did the first.
Scoring in the first half for Monett, Marcus Young and Blaine Salzman, 6 points apiece. As Dave mentioned, Marcus's points all came in the first quarter. Blaine's points came all in the second quarter. 5 points for Ian Waterman, 4 points for Jason Garner, Landon Brandt with 3, and Ethan Coots with 2. For the Clever Blue Jays, Jace Wiles already in double figures with 10 points. Jacob Brown has 6. 3 points for Aaron Rice, 2 for Colton Atkins, 2 for Lane Mendenhall. Lucas Peebles has 2 fouls, the only Clever player with 2 fouls, and for Monett, nobody has more than 1. At the half, Cubs 26, Blue Jays 23. Back after this on both MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
Our vision at Schreiber Foods, to do good through food. We recognize our responsibility to do good in the world and are driven to make a difference for our partners, our business, our customers, and our communities. At Schreiber Foods, we build lasting relationships based on collaboration, commitment, and trust. We're exceptional at the things that matter most: food safety and product quality, operational excellence, customer brand leadership, developing our people, and making Schreiber Foods an awesome place to work.
Order Ahead is available at Sonic drive-ins around the country. Make sure you're using the latest version of the Sonic app from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. When prompted, allow the Sonic app to access your device location to find Sonic drive-ins near you that support Order Ahead. Browse the menu, customize your order, add items to your bag, pay for your order using a credit card or a Sonic gift card, and select the pickup time. Order Ahead will put you first in line every time at Sonic Drive-In at 9th and Cleveland in Monett.
With a limited number of homes in the current market, you need an agent with the right connections, technology, and strategies to achieve your home buying or selling vision. You can rest assured that Sam and Becky Green at RE/MAX in Monett are the right agents for any level of service in any market condition. Sam and Becky have extensive knowledge of the Monett area and can help you find the right home for you or the right buyer for your home. See them at 855 Highway 60 in Monett or call 235-2200.
Home maintenance, yard projects, grilling or relaxing outside. Whatever you're doing, your neighbors at Monett Ace Hardware have what you need. Located inside Price Cutter, our expert associates have the know-how you need to get any job done right. Ace is the place where you'll find help in every aisle. Your local Monett Price Cutter pharmacy offers free delivery or curbside pickup with your prescription order. We make it fast, easy, and convenient for you. We also offer vaccinations such as COVID-19, shingles, pneumonia, and influenza. Stop by and talk to your local Price Cutter pharmacist for more information.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by the partners of Schreiber Foods Monett, their vision to do good through food. Sonic Drive-In, 9th and Cleveland and Monett. Download the latest Sonic mobile app. RE/MAX Properties at 855 Highway 60. Thank you to Sam and Becky Green. And Morton Buildings, South Highway 37, custom built to meet your needs and style. Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett. Monett 26, Clever 23. Kind of gave you an update on our friend Art Haynes up in Lincoln, Nebraska, still battling the West Nile virus. His wife Lisa posted a Facebook post about 6 hours ago. She said, "Good news, pulmonary doctors have started a safe but aggressive weaning off the ventilator at night for Art. He has already weaned off the ventilator from 8 a.m. to midnight. We are so thankful. Please keep praying," and we echo those 3 words as well. Please keep praying for the full recovery for Art. It's a slow process, but again, everything we hear has been positive. It's just a slow process, but do not stop your prayers for Art and Lisa and Chris and Kathleen and that beautiful family.
And the ventilator is the big key right there because, you know, to go to a skilled nursing facility of some sort in Missouri, if you're on a ventilator, you're just on a ventilator, where Art needs the type of care to where that they're aggressively trying to get Art strong enough to get off of the ventilator. And so that's the key as far as being able to move Art a little bit closer to home. So if Art can get off the ventilator, then he maybe get back to Springfield area and then be around a lot more friends and family that much closer.
And just worried about, coughs in the middle of the night. Just his lungs just really can't handle that kind of pressure right now, for lack of a non-doctor terminology. Clever with the basketball to start the third quarter. The Cubs open up in a 2-3 zone. How about that? Nice look here by Jeremy Neville. They ran a zone against Webb City and ran it awfully well.
Now I would jump back into a man.
Okay, here's Ethan Coots. 26-23. Blue Jays can tie it with a 3. They were tied at 2 and 4 back in the first quarter. Jacob Brown being guarded by Ethan Coots. Adkins back to Jacob Brown. 3 for the tie, no good. Good look. Marcus Young the rebound.
Marcus has done a pretty good job, especially in the first half, of getting those rebounds as Blaine Salzman brings it across half court.
And the Blue Jays will open up in a man-to-man defense. Garner is standing with both hands on the basketball. Now starts the dribble. Left side to Blaine Salzman. Salzman down the lane, draws some contact, pull-up jumper, good. He has 8.
Not much you can do about that defensively as far as the Blue Jays are concerned. The Cubs with a trap defense again and driving to the basket, and then finally fouled was Clever, as picking up the foul, I believe, is going to go against Ethan Coots, his second.
Okay. First team foul on Monett here in the second half. Clever to inbound underneath their own bucket. Aaron Rice into Jacob Brown. Right side, Braden Virch. Back to Brown, and wasn't necessarily looking for the pass, just got his head up in time to make the catch. Adkins over to Braden Virch. Again, good defense by Monett, playing defense with their feet, sliding well, getting in position, stopping dribble drives. Virch to Rice, and back out left side to Jacob Brown. Everything around the three-point arc, there's just not a whole lot of room inside. Adkins, cut off by Salzman, tries to get around him. There's contact, no whistle. Bank shot good as it rattles in. Adkins now with 4.
And with two teams guard heavy, such as the Cubs and Blue Jays, you can switch on every dribble penetration or every screen or whatever, and that's another thing the Cubs are doing a good job as far as talking and switching on the defensive end as Salzman has the ball go out of bounds off of Blue Jay underneath the Cub basket.
Went off the hands of Aaron Rice. Jason Garner will inbound. Lobbing it to Young. Drives inside. Is fouled.
Again, Marcus going strong to the basket and drawing the contact and the foul. Be a 2-shot foul.
First on Jace Wiles. Marcus Young to the free throw line. 5:44 to go in the third. 28-25 Monett by 3. First free throw short, just his second miss of the year. Marcus now 15 of 17. Averaging 5 points per game. Next free throw good, gives him 7.
And the free throw percentage that Marcus has, that shows you how important it is that he be aggressive to the basket and try to draw those fouls.
Monett by 4. 5:33 left third quarter. Peebles, who has playing with 2 fouls.
Got them within 30 seconds of each other there in the first quarter.
Peebles drawing a lot of praise from head coach Zach Klein before the ball game. Back over to Jacob Brown. Brown cut off by Salzman. Back to Peebles. They work at top of the circle to Jace Wiles. Peebles leans in, rejected by Coots. Outlet to Salzman. Fakes the pass, drives in and scores.
Blaine Salzman took his defender to the school that time as he was able to look him off in a little bit of a hesitation dribble and took it up strong, getting 10 points.
31-25, Monett by 6. 3 by Virch is good.
Cubs kind of lost Virch that time as everybody's trying to figure out who they were on, and Virch recognized the opening and hit the 3, and like you say, the Jays just keep hanging around.
Just won't go away. That's Coots, straight on 3 by Brandt, no good. Rebound by Peebles. Clever in their school history with 16 district titles. Their first one in 1953, their last one in 2010. They've been in 3 Final Fours, Best finish was a third-place finish in 2008. Steal by Marcus Young, stolen back by Jacob Brown. Verch, top of the circle. Peebles, the extra pass to Wiles for three. Good. And the Blue Jays have tied it at 31.
Is that the fourth three for Wiles?
Yes, sir. So the Blue Jays have come from 7 down to force the third tie. 3:49 left in the third quarter. Cubs look a little stagnant offensively. Young, reverse layup, good. And a timeout called by Jeremy Neville. Marcus Young with 9 points. We'll take a break, 3:40 to go in the third. Monett 33, Clever 31 on MHSCubs.com.
As the premier 100% employee-owned leader in post-frame manufacturing and construction, Morton Buildings has completed nearly 500,000 buildings across the United States. Whether you need a garage, hobby shop, or energy-efficient home, we can create a building that's attractive and easy to maintain. Morton can construct the ideal building for your farm operation with plenty of usable, versatile storage and workspace. Stop by Morton Buildings on South Highway 37. Call 235-7804. See their website, mortonbuildings.com.
Whether you're looking for beautiful flowers or unique one-of-a-kind gifts, stop by Bernie's Floral and Vintage Gardens in Monett. Bernie Craft invites you to come and see her selection of silk arrangements, fresh florals, indoor plants, custom designs, and more. She offers free delivery to Monett Funeral Homes and Monett Nursing Homes. Call 235-3478 or stop by Bernie's Floral and Vintage Gardens, 775 Chapel Drive, just south of the Monett Speedway.
Clever down 2 with the basketball at 33-31. A 3 would give them their first lead. Peebles, Verch, left wing Jacob Brown. Skip pass back to Peebles. Here's a 3 from the right baseline. That's missed by Wiles. Cubs get a big rebound.
First miss from 3 by Wiles in the game.
Here's a 3 by Salzman. Swish.
Not going to give Blaine that open of a shot, and Blaine not able to tickle the twine as it goes through the basket.
He is 13 of 44 from 3, just 30%. The now 14 threes a team high. Cubs by 5, 2:50 left in the third. Near steal by Salzman. Verch, free throw line. Mendenhall drives and missed it. Rebound Ethan Coots. Cubs are running. Salzman right wing. Tries to get away from Verch. Back out to Garner. Garner steps into a 3. Swish again.
And again, so much concentration on Blaine Salzman that found Jason Garner as he was able to step into that 3, and the Cubs now take an 8-point lead after the Blue Jays tied it.
It's the largest lead of the night for Monett, 39-31 Cubs here in the third. Back after this.
T-Shirt Snob in Monett is a full family boutique offering ladies, men's, juniors, and children's clothing and shoes. See their selection of jeans including rock and roll denim, Can-Can, Judy Blue, and Huey. Don't forget about the new arrival of Gypsy Jazz shoes for women and a large selection of maternity and infant clothes. T-Shirt Snob is located on the corner of Dairy and Kyler in the same building as State Farm with the entrance off Dairy Street. See their Facebook page for updates on merchandise information.
Monett Cub basketball on MHSCubs.com, sponsored in part by Bernie's Floral and Vintage Gardens. Not too late to head out to 775 Chapel Drive, just south of the Monett Speedway. Beautiful gift ideas from Bernie's Floral. She makes a lot of her own arrangements and centerpieces, poinsettias. Got a great selection of Christmas gift ideas. Go see Bernie at Bernie's Floral and Vintage Garden. And the T-Shirt Snob, also great Christmas gifts there. Dairy and Kyler Street. The entrance is off Dairy Street. They're expanding into what was Jim Reed's State Farm Insurance office, which they shared an office space, but they're expanding. Business is going well for the Chapmans, and go see our friends at the T-Shirt Snob. Much more than just T-shirts.
And Coach Neville, Mike, has gone to a scramble defense, and instead of just playing defense passively as the Cubs have started double teaming as the 3 goes up and a rebound by Salzman. But Coach Neville sped the game up, and the Blue Jays dropped back 8 straight points for the Cubs.
3 by Waterman, short.
Thought that
rebound
was
booted over toward Marcus Young. It's going to go off of him out of bounds. For the Blue Jays, Jacob Brown in for Aaron Rice. Jacob Brown just 6 points tonight on a 13-point per game scoring average.
Yeah, the Blue Jays were content to run their offense and run it until they got what they wanted, but after that scramble defense put in there by the Cubs, have to do some things a little bit more quickly, and they're kind of struggling thus far.
Adkins will find Brown. Pass across the baseline goes to Wiles. Wiles can't shake Ian Waterman. Pass goes to Mendenhall. Back on the right side, Wiles stripped as he went up. Loose ball picked up by Brown. Missed it. Rebound Salzman. Salzman, stop and go move, kind of slips, gets the basketball over to Marcus Young, drives inside, pump fake, shot up and in, and a foul.
Marcus very aggressive to the basket again, and this time did the right thing. The pump fake got the defender off his feet and then went up strong, took the bump, and was still able to get the ball up off the glass and in, so it's a possible three-point play for Marcus.
Second foul on Mendenhall. It's the longest run of the night for the Cubs at 10 straight points. Marcus Young's free throw good. He's got it 12. 42-31, 11-0 run by Monett. And the 11-point lead, their largest of the night. Blue Jays now in some trouble, 1:18 left in the third. Adkins, nice pass to Brown. Back out to Adkins at the point. To the freshman Lucas Peebles. The three by Wiles is good. How about another three for Jace Wiles, his fifth?
5 out of 6, in fact.
Monett by 8, 55 seconds to go in the third. A little too much time here to hold for one shot. Landon Brandt, top of the circle. The three by Waterman, no good. Rebounded by Jacob Brown. Jacob Brown out to Peebles. Guarded by Salzman. 33 seconds left in the third. Clever not acting like they want to hold for one. Jacob Brown. Left side, Adkins. Adkins, couple dribbles. Peebles, a little touch pass to Wiles. Now the Blue Jays may have to think about holding for one shot as Peebles brings it back out. Nope, three by Brown, no good. Rebound Brandt.
And plenty of time. There's 13 seconds to go, full length of the floor, but that's a long time.
Cubs should at worst take an 8-point lead into the fourth quarter. 5 seconds to go in the third. Deep three, Salzman, no good, pretty good look. Rebounded by Wiles. Buzzer sounds to send us to the fourth after three. Monett 42, Clever 34 on both MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
A multiple Gold Cup winner as Missouri's best small daily newspaper, the Monett Times is your most trusted source for local news. For up-to-the-minute news and information, visit their website, monett-times.com, or follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Call 417-235-3135 to purchase a subscription or place a classified ad, or stop by the Monett Times office at 801 North Lincoln. The Monett Times, your hometown area newspaper since 1899.
If you get overwhelmed by all the flooring choices, let the professionals at J&J Floor Covering provide their expertise in guiding you through the process. J&J carries name brands like Shaw, Mannington, Mohawk, Armstrong, and others. Do you prefer carpet, vinyl, ceramic tile, or the popular LVT luxury vinyl tile? Let J&J's friendly staff provide personal attention and outstanding customer service. J&J Floor Covering, 816 East Broadway in Monett, a little store with big savings.
More and more people are making the drive to Monett Rental and Sales, located 3 miles east of Monett on Business 60, just past the bridge. Family owned and operated, they have a large selection of contractor tools and equipment, lawn and garden equipment, do-it-yourself tools, backhoes, pumps, skid loaders, compressors, trailers, lifts, concrete tools, welding and cutting, and much more. You'll find it all at Monett Rental and Sales. Call David or Tony at 236-0308.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you in part by J&J Floor Covering at 816 East Broadway. Great customer service, the little store with big savings at Monett Rental and Sales, located 3 miles east of Monett on Business 60. If you need it, rent it at Monett Rental and Sales. Thank you to David and Tony Lubrink. Cubs with the basketball to open up the fourth quarter, leading by 8. Salzman baseline jumper will bounce out. Offensive rebound. That's missed inside by Brandt. Couldn't tell if Clever got a hand on that or not. The Blue Jays come away with the board. Down the lane, Virch. To Peebles. Lucas Peebles yet to score. Got 2 fouls in the first quarter. Haven't heard much from him offensively. Here's a steal by Marcus Young. Marcus Young gets fouled. The ball nearly went in, but he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
I'm telling you what, without Isaiah Meeks in there, Marcus Young has just been controlling the lane. Stepped up as the senior Marcus and been very aggressive offensively and defensively, hitting his free throws, going up and hitting some shots that he was fouled on, and right there coming away with the steal and drew the foul, missed the first of 2 shots, but Marcus just done a really good job of filling the void with not Isaiah Meeks in there.
Aaron Rice back in the lineup for Clever. One more free throw for Marcus Young. It is good, but there may be a lane violation. We heard a whistle.
Maybe a foul on the rebound.
An intentional foul. Oh my goodness, called on Colton Adkins.
So Marcus Young with the free throw.
Correct. So this is 2 more free throws plus the ball on an intentional foul. Salzman will go shoot the 2 free throws.
And Adkins with his first
second
foul.
Second,
Yeah.
excuse me. Sorry. Blaine Salzman's first free throw bounces out. Cubs at 70%, 7 of 10. Normally an 81% free throw shooting team. Salzman with his per game average of 13. Second free throw, short, missed them both.
Very unusual there as Marcus split his and then Blaine missed both of his, but Cubs still with a 9-point lead with 7:21 to go in the ball game.
Don't know what Colton Adkins did to warrant that intentional foul. I was watching the basketball. So Monett will get it. Clever trying to limit the damage here. Cubs trying to go up by
A warning to the bench.
Yeah.
The Clever bench, that is. So the next word coming from the bench other than the coach for the Blue Jays will be assessed a technical.
Salzman leans in, missed it. Rebound Virch. Jacob Brown, deflected, stolen. Salzman drives, contact, fouled.
That's one of those situations. Blaine wasn't going to give it up, the ball, and he was going to go hard, and the Blue Jay that was trailing was going to foul him, not allow him to get the ball up in the air, and Blaine will step to the line to shoot 2 shots where he will not miss 2 free throws this time.
First one good. Jace Wiles in.
I believe that last foul was on Adkins again.
It was his 3rd. One more for Blaine. Up and good. (45-34). Monett matching their biggest lead at 11. Foul away from the ball against Monett.
Jason Garner a little bit overly aggressive that time and picks up his 2nd.
Inbounds to Braden Virch. 6:50 to go in the ball game. Clever down 11. Jacob Brown, nice move, missed it. Rebound Marcus Young. 4 on 3. Salzman drives and lays it in.
That's the Blaine Salzman everybody come to watch right there, as he just took that one in there and schooled the defender and put the ball up and in. Made a really easy shot where it looked like it was going to be a difficult shot.
3 by Virch, no good. Rebound Adkins, out hustling 2 Monett players to the basketball. Here's Virch. Goes right side, Jacob Brown, open for 3, missed it. Foul on the rebound on Clever.
On Adkins, that's number 4. That's 3 in about a minute and a half.
Peebles back in. Adkins will take a seat. Only 2 team fouls committed by the Cubs, 6 team fouls committed by Clever. If Clever fouls, Monett a good free throw shooting team. Monett with a 13-point lead, biggest of the night. 6 minutes to play. Marcus Young, Blaine Salzman, right side Jason Garner. Now the basketball ends up in the hands of Wiles. Top of the circle, Verch. Bounce pass, Peebles. Great catch by Wiles. That was headed out of bounds. Back out on top to Peebles. Peebles thinking about the three. Guarded by Garner. Pass inside. That's Mendenhall. Missed it. Rebound Salzman.
Credit Marcus Young by getting in there and cutting off the driver and forcing a bad shot there, and the Cubs come away with the rebound.
5:19 to play. Monett by 13. Looking to put this one away at this point of the game. Brandt, left foul line extended. Jumper by Waterman. No good. Rebound fought for. Grabbed by Clever. Cubs nearly got their hands on it. Verch in front court. Mendenhall. That's a travel.
And there again, that's what Coach Nevels did, is he wanted to speed up the Blue Jays, and right there's a perfect example because they're going a little bit too quickly were the Blue Jays, and just an unforced error.
4:55 to play. Some backcourt pressure now by Clever. Garner going to have to hurry. Pass batted away. Brandt running into Verch. No foul called. Ball goes out of bounds. Mike McClintock will signal it's Monett possession. Sorry.
Collision there at mid-floor. It's a good thing we don't have the review. It looked like head-to-head contact there.
They're letting them play. Bounce pass to Brandt. Blocked by Mendenhall. Here's Peebles. Still 47-34. Monett by 13. 4:28 to play. Peebles, top of the circle, tries to get away from Waterman. Forces the jumper up. We're going to call a foul on Waterman. His first, team's third, but a shooting foul will put Clever to the free throw line.
His first personal foul. It's the third team foul. Lucas Peebles at the line.
Lucas Peebles looking for his first point. He's a lefty. First one no good.
Timeout, Monett.
Take a break, 4:18 to play. Cubs lead the Blue Jays 47-34. Back after this.
Come sample the freshness and flavor of contemporary Asian cuisine at Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridal Lane behind Walmart in Monett. Order from the menu including sushi or get fresh buffet that includes Monett's best cashew chicken, fried rice, egg rolls, salad bar, dessert, and many other selections. Call ahead at 235-3568. and use their convenient pickup window for carry-out orders. For lunch or dinner, you'll always enjoy your dining experience at Lai Asian Buffet and Dining.
The Monett Athletic Booster Club is growing, and they want you to help. The Booster Club operates to support all Monett High School Cubs and Lady Cubs athletic teams by providing monetary support, volunteer support, and promoting team spirit. Their efforts reach out to all Monett High School athletic activities in an unbiased way. Your help, whether financial or by volunteering your time, is greatly appreciated. To become an active member in the Monett Athletic Booster Club, contact the high school office.
Monett Cup basketball brought to you by Lai Asian Buffet and Dining, 601 Bridal Lane, behind Walmart, the home of Monett's best cashew chicken, and the Monett Athletic Booster Club, where your membership is appreciated. At the free throw line, Lucas Peebles. He missed the first. Timeout called by the Cubs. Peebles with his second free throw. It is short. Rebound Monett.
Marcus with another rebound, and Blue Jays back on the attack full court.
Monett trying to beat the 10-second count. Garner to Waterman. Skip pass to Marcus Young in front of the Cub bench. Marcus holds the basketball with both hands and passes back out to Jason Garner. 4 minutes to play, halfway through the fourth. Monett by 13. Garner drives, bounce pass to Young, who lays it in.
Good vision that time by Jason Garner as he penetrated to the basket, drew the defender, and then Marcus with an easy basket.
7 straight by the Cubs. The Blue Jays have yet to score in the fourth quarter. 3:36 to go. 3 from the right wing. That won't go for Wiles. Brandt the rebound. The lid is on the south goal here inside the Monett gym. Garner, pull-up jumper, good, just inside the right block. He's got 9. make it a 9-0 run and a 17-point lead, biggest of the night. Wiles, extra pass to Virch for 3. He connects.
3-point field goal, Brayden Virch.
Virch with 6 on a pair of threes. Some, again, backcourt pressure by Clever. Near steal by Adkins. Salzman finds Brandt. Bank shot good.
Cubs keeping their head up on that press breaker offense and found Brandt in underneath for an easy basket, did Salzman.
Monett by 16, 2:35 to play. Peebles, right baseline, Wiles. Ethan Coots holding at the scorer's table from Monett. There's 3 in the air by Wiles, good. That's 6 threes for Wiles. He has 19 points. 53-40, Monett by 13, 2:15 left. Salzman's pass stolen by Adkins. Adkins driving on Garner, puts the shot up, no good. Garner gets the rebound, then gets taken down by Adkins, and that's his 5th foul.
Atkins going to foul out of this ball game. It's a little bit of frustration showing there on the rebound. It's Jason Garner just out-hustled him that time to the ball, and correctly whistled for his 5th foul was Atkins of the Blue Jays.
It's also their 7th team foul, so we'll walk to the other end, and Jason Garner will shoot the 1-and-1. Waterman out, Ethan Coots back in. So Coots, Salzman, Garner, Brandt, and Young, the 5 on the floor right now for Monett.
Jason give the Cubs 3 in double figures. He makes the first, which jinxed him.
Missed it, rebound Clever, foul in the backcourt by Brandt.
His 2nd.
But just the 4th team foul by Monett. So the Blue Jays a long way from getting into the 1-and-1 with exactly 2 minutes to play, and Monett by 13. Peebles, Jacob Brown, back on top to Virch. Peebles tries to get away from Garner. Garner with the steal. What a play. 3-on-1. Bounce pass to Ethan Coots for the basket.
And again, Blaine being unselfish, and rightly so, just dropped it off to Coots right there at the last. Pretty pass, pretty shot.
Monett by 15, 1:34 to play. 3 in the air by Virch, no good. Rebound to Garner. Left wing, Salzman. Cubs do not have to shoot the ball here, up by 15 and 1:16 to go. They're going to force Clever to come out and foul. Well, Brandt launches a 3 and drains it.
It was it was Landon's turn to shoot the ball, and even it was a 3 and it goes in.
18-point lead for Monett, 1 minute to go. Xavier Robinson now in for Clever. Robinson's shot is good, and he draws a foul. Xavier Robinson, a 5'11 sophomore with his first 2 points. Got a timeout taken here before the free throw. Timeout called by Clever with 52 seconds to play. Cubs 58, Blue Jays 42. Back with the finish on MHSCubs.com and the YouTube channel Monett Cubs Live.
For the area's best choice for custom picture framing, it's the Frame Shop inside LaDonna McVeigh Photography Studio just south of the Monett football field on 13th Street. Choose the perfect frame for photography, art, diplomas, jerseys, memorabilia, shadow boxes, and much more. You'll be amazed at the selection of picture frames in every style, color, shape, and size. Call LaDonna at 417-393-8151 or stop by the Frame Shop in Monett.
Founded in 1951, EFCO in Monett is a leading manufacturer of architectural aluminum, window, curtain wall, storefront, and entrance systems for commercial architectural applications. EFCO welcomes opportunities to build on its commitments to technology, innovation, and total satisfaction by keeping pace with the evolving needs of our customers. We want you to be a part of our team. Apply online, efcocorp.com/aboutus/careers. EFCO is an equal opportunity employer.
Monett Cub basketball brought to you by the Frame Shop, located inside LaDonna McVeigh Photography on 13th Street. See her for your custom frames, and by Cox Health. When you need care, it's not always easy to know where to go. Primary care, urgent care, a virtual visit. Our Care Finder tool at coxhealth.com can help. We'll point you to the care that's right for you. The free throw made by Robinson to complete the three-point play. It's a 58-42 lead for Monett. An official's timeout. There was a cheerleader from Monett High School. Well, they're going to let play go on. The foul on Jacob Brown, his second. A cheerleader from Monett High School is being attended to by Rob Azelton. Obviously, they were doing a stunt or something, and obviously something happened.
On the far end of the floor, as the ball was on the opposite end, and so I did not see.
Jeremy Neville's out talking to the officials, I think, just out of concern for that young lady. They might need to kind of hold on here for the last 49 seconds of the ball game. She's being helped up.
Going to sit up to a sitting position here. That's a good sign.
Again, 49 seconds to play. Monett 58. Clever should have 42 or 43. We'll go ahead and take another quick break and be back after this.
First State Bank offers Kasasa. Kasasa is free rewards checking. Earn high interest. Get cash back. Ask for Kasasa. First State Bank takes pride in meeting the needs of the communities they serve, whether it be a car loan, a home loan, a business loan, or electronic banking. From around the corner to around the world, it's the easiest way to bank from anywhere you can access the internet. Your business is appreciated at First State Bank, with locations in Purdy, Monett, Pierce City, Cassville, and inside the Monett Walmart Supercenter. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Well, everybody okay. Jace Wiles gets a basket for Clever. He's got 21 points. It's 58-45. Monett by 13, down to the final 32 seconds, and there is finally a foul on Clever.
Jacob Brown picking up his third, but going to send Jason Garner to the line.
The Monett cheerleader, by the way, appears to be fine. She was now seated behind the Monett bench and got up under her own power. Free throw no good. Cubs uncharacteristically missing some free throws here in the second half. Clever going to have to hurry. 25 seconds to play. Three from the right side is good. That is Robinson. Robinson now with 6. 19 seconds left. 58-48. 10 points probably too much for the Blue Jays to overcome, but Zach Klein's got to like to fight in his kids.
Yeah, he called the timeout to stop the clock, get something set up here, and try to come up with a steal of some sort, but going to be very tough. It's been done before, but not very often, and Zach Klein not wanting to take a timeout home with him.
No, and really the turning point in this ball game was at the start of the fourth quarter. Monett was up by 8, and they went on a 9-0 run to go up by 17, and that was just a lot of points for the Blue Jays to try to come back from.
Well, and then it's almost a situation where once the Blue Jays tied it, made the Cubs mad, because
at 31.
Yeah, and then the Cubs just reeled off those 8 in a row and just never looked back.
Well, that was an 11-0 run at that point, go up 42-31. Then after Clever hit a 3 to end the quarter, the Cubs going on a 9-0 run. So that was a combined 20-3 run.
Yeah, after the Blue Jays had fought, and finally tied it, and then the Cubs just took over.
Yeah, you go from 31-31 to 51-34, and that's big spurt by Monett for full court press. Peebles will foul Salzman. 18 seconds to go. Peebles third personal.
Blaine with a chance to get up close to 20. If he can make both of these, give him 19.
Clever 1-6, lost at East Newton by 10 in the Clever tournament, lost to Hartville, beat Mountain Grove, lost to Purdy, lost at El Dorado Springs, lost at Marionville, and lost by just 2 at Billings. Salzman's first free throw good. He has 18. 59-48 Monett with 18.8 to play. One more for Blaine Salzman. It is good. Gives him 19 points. 60-48, 3 in the air, missed by Virch. Cubs get the rebound, and then Wiles tackles Ethan Coots.
With 11 seconds to go in the ball game.
Blaine Salzman, 20 points against Diamond, so we've got 19 tonight. Ethan Coots will go to the free throw line.
Had a slow start, did Blaine, but didn't let it affect him because just kind of let the game come to him. And as a scorer, that's what you need to do, is being able to just not get frustrated. Your time will come, and eventually it did, to the tune of 19 points in this ballgame.
Coots makes the first and makes the second. He has 6 points. 62-48, Cubs' 3-game losing streak will come to an end. The three is good by Wiles, gives him 7 threes and 24 points. Cubs will inbound, and that'll do it. Final score, Monett 62, Clever 51. Cubs improve to 4-4, Blue Jays fall to 1-7. Our postgame show is next.
A multiple Gold Cup winner as Missouri's best small daily newspaper, the Monett Times is your most trusted source for local news. For up-to-the-minute news and information, visit their website, monett-times.com, or follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Call 417-235-3135 to purchase a subscription or place a classified ad, or stop by the Monett Times office at 801 North Lincoln. The Monett Times, your hometown area newspaper since 1899.
Since 1950, Buchanan Funeral Home continues to serve families throughout Berry and Lawrence counties with unsurpassed compassion and care. They pledge to continue the tradition of trusted service with owner Jeremy Vanderwall, along with Jeff James, Dwayne Guerin, and Rex Budd. Buchanan Funeral Home is a constant source of support and encouragement to the families they serve. If interested in a pre-arrangement or transferring an existing pre-arrangement to Buchanan Funeral Home, stop by 301 Euclid or call 235-3188.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply carries a complete line of farm and home supplies, including clothing, electrical, plumbing, lawn and garden, outdoor power equipment, tools, truck accessories, pet supplies, cattle handling equipment, farm fencing, toys, and much more. You'll find your service outstanding whether your needs are for home or acreage in the country. Family owned and operated since 1971, Race Brothers features 3 locations, including Springfield, Carthage, and South Highway 37 in Monett. You'll like the way we do business. Tell a friend.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Andy Brand about Shelter's roadside assistance.
Founded in 2002, 3D Corporate Solutions at 601 North 13th Street in Monett is one of the nation's leading providers of pet food ingredients. At the core of our business is a value-added, all-encompassing package not available anywhere else in the industry. Our partners choose us time and again because we resourcefully offer them a comprehensive array of products and services. Our team's professional experience allows 3D Corporate Solutions to create, produce, and manage all aspects of pet food ingredients for each unique partner's specific needs.
Grand Tire offers quality car, truck, light truck, and farm tires at competitive prices with fast, friendly service. Grand Tire carries all major brands including Michelin, Firestone, Goodyear, BF Goodrich, Mastercraft, and others. They feature 4 convenient locations in southwest Missouri, including 20th and Maiden Lane in Joplin, Old Highway 37 in Cassville, Jefferson and Church in Aurora, and 408 East Commercial on Highway 37 in Pierce City. Get your new tires today at Grand Tire.
Wintech, with facilities in Monett and Cassville, is an employee-owned company specializing in the building materials industry. Wintech's product lines range from vinyl and aluminum window systems to HVAC doors and commercial louvers. Our newest divisions consist of installation and testing services and logistics. If becoming a part of an employee-owned company is for you, feel free to stop by Wintech's Monett office at 201 Industrial Drive or go to wintechinc.com and click on the Careers tab. Wintech is an equal opportunity employer.
Since 1988, Nestle Road and Roberts Optometrist, a member of Vision Source, has been the leader and preferred provider of quality vision care products and personalized optometry services. Dr. Jerry Roberts, Dr. Michael Roberts, and Dr. Aubrey Roberts are committed to improving the quality of life of persons in your community through enhanced vision. Nestle Road and Roberts has 3 convenient locations: 5th and Cleveland in Monett, east side of the square in Mount Vernon, and Bridgeport Plaza on Highway 39 in Shell Knob.
Mike McClure, Dave Beckett back in Monett. Cubs get the win over the Clever Blue Jays, 62-51. Monett led 14-8 at the end of the first quarter. They were up at halftime, 26-23. Led 42-34 after 3 and outscored Clever 20-17 over the final 8 minutes to get the 11-point win. Blaine Salzman, a team-high 19 points. Marcus Young had 15. Jason Garner, 9. Landon Brandt, 8. Ethan Coots, 6. Ian Waterman with 5 points. For the Clever Blue Jays, Jace Wiles, 24 points and 7 3-point baskets. Xavier Robinson off the bench with 6. Braden Verch also with 6. Jacob Brown also with 6. Colton Atkins, 4. Aaron Rice, 3. Lane Mendenhall with 2. And we saw Monett do a lot of things correctly tonight. Buried that 3-game losing streak and got a home court victory this evening in their final game before the Christmas break.
What a good Christmas present that is for the Cubs. Go home with the extra day of Christmas break after school's canceled for Thursday. But, you know, you look at the scoring sheet and, you know, Ian Waterman, most of the time you think he's going to get 6 to 8 points. He ended up with 5. Jason Garner, just a good all-around floor game. Very good as far as the defense is concerned, sharing the ball, and ends up with 9 points. Of course, Blaine Salzman, you feel like it's not a given, but you feel like he's going to get his points one way or the other, which he did tonight, got 19. And then Ethan Cooch chipped in with 6. And Landon Brandt played a pretty solid game for just a sophomore, only his 3rd game. He's just going to get better and better. But to me, the star of the game is Marcus Young. Marcus Young just come in, stepped in for Isaiah Meeks, who couldn't play tonight because of sickness. And Marcus did a lot of good things tonight, rebounding, sharing the basketball, going up strong, hitting his free throws, doing what he needs to do, and just quietly ends up with 15 points.
On a 5-point per game average, 10 above that average. Final score, Monett 62, Clever 51. We'll have more post-game coverage in a minute.
At Industrial Machine and Engineering Company in Monett, we continually plan for the future with ongoing investments in machinery and software and other resources to continue to meet and exceed our customers' expectations. Skilled employees, modern computer numerical control equipment, and a dedication to meeting customer needs and expectations ensure quality while providing quick turnaround of required components. At IMEC, total quality is a commitment. Specializing in precision since 1982, IMEC, 1716 North 9th Street in Monett.
Are you having legal difficulties? Contact Randall, Mosry & Randall, attorneys at law at 405 East Broadway in Monett. With 70 years of combined experience, they specialize in criminal law, personal injury, family law, estate planning, real estate law, title company, business law, and work compensation. To improve your outcome, call Randall, Mosry & Randall at 235-8688. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisement.
Bennett Wormington Funeral Home was established in 1946 on the foundation of personal, professional, and compassionate service to Monett and the surrounding communities. The mission of Bennett Wormington Funeral Home is to provide the highest quality of care to the families they serve. They are always available to sit down and discuss any needs you may have. Call 235-3141 or stop by Bennett Wormington Funeral Home at 216 2nd Street in Monett.
When you need professional electrical services for your residential, commercial, and industrial properties, contact Post Electric. You can also trust Post Electric to provide you with electrical solutions for your new construction project. You can rest easy knowing that we offer a 1-year workmanship warranty on all emergency service on all electric services. Our local family-owned and operated business has been proudly serving all of Southwest Missouri with locations in Branson and Monett. For a free estimate, call Post Electric at 417-846-7100.
In Southwest Missouri, agriculture is an important part of the economy. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri is proud to be part of this industry. Freedom Bank has been providing farmers with loans since its inception in 1999. Many of their loan officers have agricultural experience to design a financing plan specifically to meet the individual farmer's needs. Let Freedom Bank show you what friendly, knowledgeable financial service is all about. Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, banking on freedom for generations to come. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mike McClure back inside the Monett gym. The Cubs get a pre-Christmas win over the Clever Blue Jays, 62-51. Clever will be in the blue and gold tournament December 26th. They'll play Nixa in the gold division. Cubs are idle till the Neosho tournament starting on December 28th. Monett now 4-4 on the year and joined by winning head coach Jeremy Neville. Monett led 14-8 at the end of the first quarter, up 26-23 at the half. The game got tied at 31 with about 4 minutes or so to go in the third quarter. The Cubs won on an 11-0 run to take an 11-point lead. Clever got a 3 to end the quarter at 42-34. Then Monett scores the first 9 points of the fourth quarter. So in essence, a 20-3 run that kind of put the basketball game away. And Jeremy, you kind of got your kids sped up in a positive way. Got energy flowing a little bit more. Played awfully hard on both ends of the floor, and very proud of your kids' effort tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And that was a good win. What was the difference?
Well, I think, most nights we got a great group of kids, and I feel like they play hard most nights. But the key, in my opinion, is getting them to execute. And I do feel like we executed very well on offense tonight. Got the ball in the spots we wanted to. But defensively, it just goes to show we got a long ways to go. We struggled with our closeouts a little bit tonight, and we struggled with our rotations on dribble drive.
I remember several times tonight, when you watch the game film, on a Clever shot, your guys turn around and basically block out at all 5 positions. You were not going to allow Clever any chance to get second opportunities. I thought that was a nice part of your ball game. Like just the little fundamentals you got to do to not give opponents second chances.
Yeah, we've been working hard to do a better job with our blockouts and really try to be more physical, try to get two-handed rebounds. And you see that show up in spots, so we are making improvements. But again, there's a lot of things we got to do to be more consistent. And wasn't thrilled with our defensive effort tonight, but overall, I'm always proud of our kids' effort. They're always playing hard.
Well, you say the defensive effort, but at the same time, you didn't foul a lot because Clever goes to the free throw line just 5 times, only made 2 of 5. So it wasn't where you were fouling a bunch and sending them to the free throw line, because that was not the case.
Right. Well, and I will say this about Clever's team. It seemed like we would get up 7 or 8, and we'd have a little bit of momentum, and their kids would come down and make a big shot. And they did that several times tonight. So credit to Coach Klein. They played a tough ball game, and their kids never really checked out and wouldn't let us pull away.
Well, let's highlight a couple players. Blaine Salzman didn't score in the first quarter, but finished with 19 points, 6 above his per-game average. And again, you just got to kind of find a way to get him some touches. I thought he had a good offensive game after a slow start in this one.
Yeah, I felt like tonight we did a much better job screening for Blaine. We were getting some contact with the defender, giving him a little bit of space, and he was real aggressive with the dribble and getting to the basket. And I think he's going to have to continue to do that throughout the year. And hopefully, along the way, we'll get a few calls where he can get to the free throw line.
Yeah. And on the lack of Isaiah Meeks, who's home with the bug. Hopefully he gets better. He said he was not at school today and only went half a day yesterday. So you miss a 6'6" presence inside. Somebody's going to kind of have to step up. And I thought Marcus Young did a good job both ends of the floor, finished with 15 points. And again, in the absence of Isaiah Meeks, kind of had to play a little bit different role tonight, but I thought he had a good ball game.
Absolutely. Marcus played outstanding again. And sometimes he's a little underrated offensively. He really has a knack to get to that left hand and get himself in the lane and position to finish. And he did a great job with that tonight. It's very difficult to replace an Isaiah Meeks, and when he's not around, we definitely notice it. So hopefully he's rested up and he'll be ready to go soon.
Landon Brandt getting his first start, responding with 8 points. And again, you just kind of see glimpses of how much potential that young man has. He's still just a sophomore, but boy, I like what I see out of Landon.
Yeah, Landon is an excellent athlete, and he's really competitive, and he's got some talent. So he played well tonight and was real aggressive, looking for his shots, and ran our schemes well. So we're looking for a bright future for him.
Well, off for the Christmas holidays, sort of. You played in the Osho tournament. I think it's the 28th, 29th, and 30th, the 3 games that I saw for those dates, and great competition. I know you talked about your first opponent out in the state of Oklahoma, correct? Is it Sapulpa, you think? Yeah.
Yes.
So it's a good tournament. You'll get to see some great basketball. And I like teams that play over the Christmas holidays. Some coaches love to have that time off, but I think it's just important to kind of keep the flow. You don't have, obviously, classes. School will not be in session for a while now until January the 10th. The kids come back after tomorrow, of course, but it's all basketball, and you kind of really get their focus over this time, and a time to not only improve in games, but a time to improve in practices, because once January hits, it is nonstop.
Absolutely. As coaches, we really value that time over Christmas break where, we enjoy the time with our families, but when you can get in the gym and work with the kids and really clean some things up and get honed in for the final stretch of the season, that's really important time. So, we hope we can get a lot better during that time, and we're going to have to get geared up for conference play.
Yeah. Where do you get to spend the Christmas holidays at?
Well, I have family that's relatively close here in Springfield,
Good.
So we're looking to get together and spend some quality time there. So.
Good. Merry Christmas to you. Congratulations on a big win. It's a great way to go into the holidays. You don't want to go 8 days and have a bad taste in your mouth. You got rid of that bad taste tonight. I'm happy for your basketball team. I see the improvements and looking forward to the schedule in 2023.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Thank you so much. Jeremy Neville joining us on the postgame show. It's a 62-51 win for Monett. We will come back and wrap it up right after this.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
See Lance Metlock, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent in Monett. And if you're in Missouri, he's got you covered.
At Glaus Family Dentistry, your oral health is our primary concern. Dr. Michael Glaus and Dr. Tandy Mulheron want to make sure your teeth stay healthy, function well, and look great. From regular cleanings and exams to advanced restorative treatments, all of your routine dental needs can be met right here at 800 Cleveland in Monett. Call 235-5155, Glaus Family Dentistry. We are your hometown dental team.
At Tyson Foods, we embrace the diversity of our team members, customers, stakeholders, and consumers, their unique backgrounds, experiences, thoughts, and talents. Everyone is valued and appreciated for their distinct contributions. Our team members' health and wellness is very important to us. We believe in helping our team members thrive inside and outside of the workplace. Check out TysonFoodsCareers.com. Tyson Foods Monett is an equal opportunity employer.
Friendly Tire at 703 West Highway 60 in Monett is proud to feature Yokohama tires. Yokohama's product line has expanded beyond its highly respected racing tires to include excellent all-season passenger car, crossover, SUV, and pickup tires, as well as all-terrain and mud-terrain tires. Check out the Yokohama Avid Ascend, the most advanced grand touring tire ever. Friendly Tire is open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturdays 8 a.m. to noon. Stop in today for great customer service.
Quick Draw Gun is your hometown gun store. Why drive hours when you can get the best prices and service right here at home? Quick Draw Gun is the most knowledgeable staff in the area. We'll make sure you get what you need with personalized service. Quick Draw Gun is open weekdays 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Stop by 601 South Kyler in Monett or 468 Highway 76 at Cassville. Give us a call at 417-354-8633 and be sure to visit quickdrawgun.com.
Architectural Systems Incorporated is a full-service forming, fabricating, finishing, and engineering company with locations in Monett, Aurora, and Granby. ASI is expanding. ASI views its employees as their most valuable resource and our extended family. We consistently strive to provide a workplace where our employees are valued and their performance shines, where leaders at all levels respect employees and provide the resources and time they need to do great work. Apply online at asi-mo.com/careers. Architectural Systems Incorporated is an equal opportunity employer.
The CPA Group offers services that give you freedom to be your best. Smart tax planning will make all the difference for your year-end tax preparation. We have extensive experience providing full-service tax, payroll, and accounting to small businesses, agriculture, and the farming industry. Our team of dedicated professional staff make payroll easy and worry-free. Get the services you need from the experienced professionals at the CPA Group, 217 4th Street in Monett, 83 South Main Street in Cassville, and 224 South Main in Mount Vernon.
Take the guesswork out when you're looking to replace your HVAC system or looking to install your heating, ventilating, and air conditioning system for new residential or commercial construction. Hire the professionals at Shane's Heating and Air, family owned and operated since 1946. They specialize in geothermal and conventional HVAC systems. They feature Trane products for conventional systems and Bosch for ground source systems. Call Shane's Heating and Air, 417-235-6183. In business for over 75 years.
Founded in 1961, Bass Equipment provides the world's most complete line of rabbit and small animal equipment. For over 60 years, Bass Equipment continues to be the most experienced and knowledgeable manufacturer in the industry. Visit their website, bassequipment.com, or call 235-7557. Bass Equipment proudly manufactures their products at 607 17th Street in Monett.
At Farmers Insurance, the Scott Smith Agency, we offer a wide range of auto, home, renters, commercial, and life insurance policies to help you meet your specific needs. We believe you should be covered for life's most unexpected moments. Let Scott Smith at Farmers Insurance in Monett help protect everything that you've worked so hard to achieve. Call Scott at 417-737-7444. Stop by and see him at 103 Cleveland in Monett. Don't forget to ask for the Cox Health and Jack Henry employee discounts. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Back one final time here in Monett. Cubs get the win over the Clever Blue Jays, 62-51. Dave, typical coach. They're not completely happy with that win. Want to work on some things defensively, and obviously tip of the cap to Jace Wiles, 24 points and 7 threes for Clever. Not enough as the Cubs able to get the 11-point win, but a nice way for Monett to end that 3-game losing streak and heading down to the Neosho tournament in a few days to see some really, really good competition.
And a typical response from a coach and or a teacher. You know, you appreciate the win, but there's always areas you can get better, you know, whether it's free throw shooting, defense, or in the classroom. Maybe everybody gets A's instead of everybody but one or two, you know. So you're always looking to improve, and if you're not looking to improve as a team, as your team, then maybe you're not in the right profession. But he enjoyed tonight, and glad to get a victory for the kids. And he seems to be like it's all about the kids, and that's exactly right. And the kids are listening to him. They adjust during the game and adjust on the fly. I like that part of it. And like I say, the fundamentals part of it as far as boxing out and listening to the coach and doing what he says. Even free throw shooting comes down to discipline. And free throw shooting has been impressive thus far, and hopefully they can continue to just get better and better with the Cubs.
Merry Christmas to you and Donna and Deidre and Danae and Stuart.
And
Hope
Stuart.
Everybody can get together and have some good times. And I know it'll be somewhere in Springfield. I will see you the day after Christmas, somewhere.
Yeah, I'll be at some tournament, I'm sure, and probably watch 8 games that first day. Okay,
so
well,
again,
this is fun.
Happy holidays. Thank you so much for
and you
sitting
as well.
in.
You as well.
Our thanks to Monett coach Jeremy Neville and to Clever head coach Zach Klein for their help prior to tonight's game. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making our live and archive coverage possible. We cannot do these games without the support of the advertisers. To our listeners, please go into the sponsor's place of business. Tell them you heard their ad on MHSCubs.com and how much you appreciate their support of high school athletics. Thanks to the folks in Monett for the courtesies extended to us. Superintendent Dr. Mark Drake, high school principal Stephanie Heeman, athletic director Daryl Bradley. Well, our next Lady Cub broadcast will be on January the 3rd. Monett girls will be at Billings. Our next boys broadcast will be January 17th when the Cubs will take on the Aurora Hound Dogs. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy New Year to our listeners. Thank you so much for all the kind comments over the last week. And again, honored to be a part of the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame coming up on Sunday, February the 5th. Our final score, Monett 62, Clever 51. For Dave Beckett, this is Mike McClure. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night from Monett High School.
You've been listening to Monett High School Sports on MHSCubs.com. Tonight's game was sponsored by EFCO, First State Bank, the Monett Times, Buchanan Funeral Home, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Andy Brandt Shelter Insurance, 3D Corporate Solutions, Grand Tire, Wintech, Nessel Road and Roberts, Industrial Machine and Engineering Company, Randall, Mosry and Randall, Bennett Wormington Funeral Home, Post Electric, Freedom Bank of Southern Missouri, Lance Metlock, Missouri Farm Bureau, Blouse Family Dentistry, Tyson Foods, Friendly Tire, Quick Draw Gun, Architectural Systems Incorporated, the CPA Group, Shane's Heating and Air, Bass Equipment, Scott Smith Farmers Insurance, Play Power, Coast to Coast, Vaughn's JDV, Jimmy Mitchell Motors, Prime Cut, Jim Haston Edward Jones, Bruder Pharmacy, Crown Double K Realty, Scott Thrasher Shelter Insurance, Joe's Tree Service, Monett Glass and Mirror, Jamie Lynn's Dinners to Go, Monett Mufflers and More, Kay's Floral Affair and Gardens, Advanced Jiffy Machine, Windmill Ridge Golf Course, Price Cutter, Jack Henry, K Concrete, Schreiber Foods, Peppers and Company, Sonic Drive-In, Remax Properties, Morton Buildings, Bernie's Floral and Vintage Gardens, T-Shirt Snob, Monett Rental and Sales, Lili Asian Buffet and Dining, J&J Floor Covering, Jerry Sitton State Farm, Cox Monett Hospital, and the Monett Athletic Booster Club. MHSCubs.com is a division of McClure Broadcasting, LLC. For an up-to-date broadcast schedule, as well as to listen to the archived broadcast of this game, go to MHSCubs.com. Thanks for listening.